game.
I'm aware of what you're talking about, but it's 8 o'clock, so I want to say hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Waters of the Deep. Episode 6, if I remember correctly. Yep, episode 6. Look at me on it. I know what I'm doing. Totally. Welcome to another week, though. We last left off. The group was double teaming missions. Taddy had come up with a job from one of his criminal contacts to steal some in development machinery from a local artificer. And they decided they'd take the message board up on a missing kid post at the same time. But let's do some introductions, get everybody acquainted with the group. Mike, you get to go first.
All right. Hi, I'm Mike. I'm playing Taddy. Since my big reveal last week, it's safe for me to say that I am playing a fairy rogue. He's out to steal things, make some money.
Alrighty. And Pam.
Hi, everybody. I am Pam. I am playing Pearl. I am a paladin pirate, we can say. Um, and she's thirsty for other things than regular liquids. That's what everybody found out last time. And that's all I'll say.
Alright, Miss Katie.
Hello, I'm Katie. I'm playing Silt with Tabaxi something for all that most people know. And gonna have some fun disguised as kids with Patty.
Absolutely. Becca.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Rebecca. I play Gallon, the Sea Elf Ranger. And that's all I'll say.
Alright, Max.
Hello, it is I, Max. I play Kit, the bard. I almost said barbarian. Bard, Minotaur.
Alright, and last but not least, Brad.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brad, and I play Otis Watt, who is the Simic hybrid, not Twilight. God, that's Friday. Tempest cleric. So yeah.
Alright. Well, as I said, we had left off. You all were positioning yourselves to start looking for some missing kids. And I didn't have a map last week, but I made it over the week, and here we are. So here is your map. I will share it to everybody. Boom, shakalaka. So I kind of drew on the map last week, and this was roughly how you all said you were.
Hold on, I gotta pull up my other two monitors to make room for this map.
Okay, you do whatever you gotta do. I'm not waiting.
It's a huge map, that's what I'm saying.
It's not that big. You can zoom in. This map is actually smaller than the other maps I use. It's just scaled differently.
No, when it popped up on my screen, it filled the whole thing.
Oh, well, maybe it's something wrong on your end.
Okay.
But anyways, Silt and Taddy are in the alley, shifted. Silt, I believe you shifted to a halfling child,
Did.
and Taddy to a gnome child.
You got it.
Kit and Pearl are kind of posted up at the entryway to the alley, looking nonchalant. Gallon had decided to go rooftop and stealthed and rolled a 21 on her stealth check. I wrote it down. Look at me taking notes. And Odes had gone down a parallel alley to kind of get to the other side and get ahead and get up next to the water. And that's where we left off. So I will let you guys take it away because I have no idea what you have planned to try and catch some kidnappers.
Well, Taddy, we should try to take this thing or things alive, I suppose. So
I
we
mean,
can, if there are children left, it can maybe take us to them.
I mean, yeah, sure. Sounds like a game plan. I mean, at this point, I'm just planning on coming down here and having fun. Hopefully, get some of their attention to even show up, because it's not even guaranteed they'll show up.
Well, let's play
So,
hopscotch or something then. I don't know.
hey, DM, what kind of ground are we standing on? Is this all like pier planks or?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole city is pier planks,
That's
unless
what I kind of figured. So like
you're
no
like
dirt,
in the
no.
pit, which is still pier planks, but it's flooded or filled with sand. But yeah,
Okay.
no dirt. It's all wooden boards underneath you.
Oh damn. Okay. Didn't didn't I see you pick up some ink at the store the other day?
You did?
Earlier? Did.
Yes.
We should use it.
For what?
I get excited, big smile on my face, eyes go big. We should tell the world that we are here. We'll write our names on the wall.
Aw, fuck yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Atta girl. All right, get that ink out. Let's do this.
Before
right.
we go any further, did anybody want to reposition where I put your tokens?
Yeah.
Could you pop the map up for me again, real quick? I got booted.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, if anybody wanted to be in a different position, go ahead and do that real quick.
So yeah, I was hoping that there would be some type of ground underneath us so we could find something to write on the wall with. But if we're on planks, I doubt we're gonna find anything. So
Yeah,
Right.
no.
Your blood.
It is a dock city, so that's
Yeah.
what you got.
okay.
Just cut one of us and then heal it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a little blood magic. Fuck it.
Above table, that was one thing I forgot to do, that when we were getting Husk Hook, I was gonna write in blood there too.
Mm.
Just to make a name for ourselves.
You guys did write something.
That
don't
just for the first guy we did, Khmer.
For the drow.
Oh yeah, for the drow,
Yeah.
not for
I-
Tusk Hooks. though.
And it
Yeah.
wasn't my blood. It was his own
Yeah.
blood. So
Yeah.
But blood is blood. So people get the message.
Uh-huh.
I don't think
whole
think
point.
anybody's gonna inspect it and be like, oh well, it's not the assaulter's blood, so it doesn't count.
All right. So she's pulling her ink out. I want to write was here and then write my name underneath it.
Like your actual name?
Billy. I'm gonna write Billy.
Okay.
Billy. Okay. What should my name be?
All right. Bobby.
Cotty.
We'll
How
be
about that?
Bobby and Billy. Yeah.
Bobby
why
and
not?
Billy. I like it. All right.
We need a brown.
good reference. Good reference.
I mean, you want us to do some type of like performance check for writing this thing, or what?
Yeah, go for it.
Performance?
I mean, my assumption is you're trying to make it look like children's handwriting.
You got
So
it.
of course I'm writing with my left paw.
You just did the most elegant King's manuscript cursive anybody's
Yeah, I
ever
bet I
seen,
did.
Daddy.
Yeah.
And then underneath that, you see Silt wrote her child name.
I was
and
an educated gnome.
and it-
Whatever.
It
God,
looks like a
Billy.
dog, or like, you know, the elephant drawings, how they're cute and whatnot, but they're like super crude. That's kind of what it looks like. So it definitely looks like somebody's still learning how to write.
All right. Let me check.
While this is going on, I would like to I now have a new power. I have primeval awareness.
Okay.
I want to expend one ranger spell slot to focus my awareness on the region around me to see if I'm picking up anything.
All right. Let me get that pulled up. Go ahead and mark off the spell slot.
Okay.
You can sense
Oh, it's
whether...
one. Oh yeah. Okay, so one spell slot. Okay.
Yep, you can spend 1 spell slot for the next minute. It's a level 1 slot, so yeah, for 1 minute, you can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of you, or up to 6 miles if you're in your favored terrain. So it'll be 1 mile.
1 mile. Hmm.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Dang.
So do I just roll a perception?
No, you won't have to. It's an ability. You can automatically. You won't be able to tell like where they are or necessarily how far they are, but you'll be able to tell that they're somewhere within that mile.
Okay.
So as you activate that, you get a couple pings on dragons, celestials, elementals, fae, and fiends. But it's not, there's nothing definitive about it.
Okay.
And then you recall your time walking through the city and seeing all sorts of a variety of dragonborn and Aasimar and tieflings, and I mean there's a fae on the you can recognize there's a fae on the ground a little bit in front of you. Because Taddy's a pixie or a fairy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah,
you've seen
that's right.
some.
I'm not
you've
one of those short little bastards. I'm
Yeah.
a fairy. It's different.
You've seen some genasi too, and they classify as elementals. So your radar just kind of like dings off, and there's nothing super definitive about it.
Cool.
Oh, it does. I really need to read things all the way through. The last sentence does say the feature does not reveal the creature's location or number. So
Yeah.
it just tells you if they're there, and yes.
Yeah.
they
No,
are.
you did fine. You did fine. If you did it, I was just gonna disregard it and just be like, okay.
Got it.
All right, so I'm giggling and laughing while we're doing this on the wall, and then when we're done, I'm gonna look at Silt and go, "Oh, Bobby, we should play hopscotch. We could. I don't know. I think I got some stuff in my bag. Maybe some rope or candles. We'll make some marks on the ground and we'll play hopscotch back here. How's that sound?"
Sounds great. You'll have to show me how to play hopscotch, Billy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I dig in my bag. I don't know what.
You should have some rope in there.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
feel
got-
like we can make this out of some rope.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and both of you make a performance check for me, just for like general childlike behavior. Odes, what are you doing over there?
I'm kind of just sitting by, or standing or sitting. I'm not sure if there's a railing or anything there. Just kind of by the water, but I'm just kind of watching the to and fro's on this little back alleyway, just seeing if anybody's cutting down the alleyway, if anything seems out of the ordinary, anything like that.
Okay. Just kind of keeping a general eye out, looking casual.
Yeah, basically just kind of watching. That was like our one area that we didn't have eyes on, so.
Okay. Too easy. And Pam, what are you doing there?
Just walking around for now, keeping an eye on things. See if I see anything that brings my attention.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check. So you kind of moving in and out of the alley? Is that
Yeah.
okay? You see a gnome and halfling child playing. The halfling seems a little awkward, but the gnome seems to really be having fun. It's almost like when you were a kid and you went to play a game with like a cousin, and you know how to play the game, but the cousin doesn't. So the cousin's just kind of like trying to go through the motions, and you're just like, no, like this. And that's kind of what's going on with them right now.
Okay, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, you don't notice anything else. Kit, what are you up to?
Okay.
She's just jamming out, making some random chords. Not really doing much. She has her guitar case out, so she's trying to make money, but not actually making money, just so she doesn't seem suspicious.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance check at disadvantage then. And Brad, make a perception check at disadvantage.
Can I use guidance on that one?
Yeah, because you did state you were looking around.
I meant to throw that at disadvantage, but
That's all right. Just throw it straight one more time. We'll take the lower of the two. Oh, it's almost a nat one. 18. It's gonna be. Alrighty. You do notice two individuals. I gotta get them here. Hold on. Hold on one second. Bear with me.
Human.
Two individuals are. They come around a corner and they're just walking down along the water.
just like walking. So they came from that corner on the right, just walking towards us.
Yeah, they came. I'll draw it for you here. They came out this way and then hooked left, and now they're walking towards you.
Okay.
I mean, not
I'm-
at you, but in your direction.
Okay. I'll just kind of continue what I'm doing, kind of keeping an eye, keeping an awareness of like where they're at, kind of thing. Just kind of give them a friendly little nod and just kind of keep to my business while kind of keeping an eye on them.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Anybody else up to anything?
Billy, I'm hungry. Do you have any snacks?
I got some berries. Mom sent some berries with me.
Can I have one?
Sure.
Thanks, you're the best.
Hey. I give a big grin.
I think I want to move kind of over in this direction.
So I'm gonna put an arrow here on the screen. You know what? I got some candles. Could you think I can try and use the candles to mark the boards to make the boxes for our hopscotch?
Ooh.
Becca, if you're trying to remain stealthy, go ahead and roll another stealth check for me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit!
Oof. Rough.
I clumsily try to get over there and kind of slide down the roof,
Just a little bit.
making a little clitter clatter.
At least say, "Whoa there, Bessie."
Like, let's just say that was the beam between the two towers. I tried to do like a cartwheel, like gymnast, hop over and just like you just see one of my arms like lean out from behind me, and just like, and then just kind of clatter towards the rooftop, and then finally like crawl up it and hide.
Alright. Bear with me just 1 second. I'm reading through this. Okay. Alright. You get
That was
over
a
there.
Fuck ton of dice, by the way.
It was only 6. You'll be fine. But you get over there and make a little bit of noise in doing so, and kind of look around like, oh shit. And nothing seems out of place to you.
All right, sounds good.
All right. What are you guys doing?
I'm still trying to find out if I can use that candle.
Oh, I thought you were
Can-
talking to Katie. Yeah.
No, you.
You can use your shit pretty much however you want in terms of role play.
Big
No,
crayon.
but like, can I use the candle like a crayon on these boards? Would it show up?
I mean, it won't be the most effective way, but I mean, some of the wax will transfer. It's gonna eat up the candle.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I got 5, so what I can use like 2 to make a good size.
Hold on, my headset just died. I gotta plug it in.
So we can play hopscotch all week.
Well, I just wanted to show up to make it. I wanted to look like
Yeah.
we're kids playing hopscotch. I honestly, I
back.
think the ink would be better, but that wouldn't look like child's work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
if you want to use a candle, go for it.
okay, so I'm gonna use one of my candles, and that line that I put on there will be the length of the hopscotch board.
Okay.
And do you have a? Is there any chance of finding like a small pebble?
You picked some. No, that was Brad that picked some up.
Right. I mean, something I can use like a little rock or a pebble, or because that's how you play hopscotch. And I mean, I
Oh,
got ball
yeah.
bearings, but they're gonna roll away if we throw 'em.
Yeah, it'd be easy enough for you to find a small chunk of debris or rock or garbage or whatever
Perfect.
wood
Perfect.
to
Okay.
use.
Okay, Billy. So this is how this works. We're gonna take this rock, and you have to try and get it in one of the squares, and then you have to hop on each square in order. You only get to use 1 foot, and you got to make it to your
Uh-huh.
rock. The goal
Okay.
is to make it all the way down and back.
Right away? You turn around?
Well, you got to get to your rock, and then I'll go, and then you'll go, and then we'll take turns, and
Okay.
we'll see who makes it to the end.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. So I'm gonna line up. Since you're new, I'll let you go first.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Uh-huh.
I forget. Are you Billy? Are you Billy?
I'm Billy. Yeah.
Okay.
Brad, the
Billy.
2 cloaked humans have walked past you at this point.
When they went past me, did I notice anything about them, anything on their garbs, or were they acting suspicious or anything like that?
Make an insight check. Yes, guidance.
Can I see them from my vantage point?
Yes, you can. You can't make out much about them, but you see that there's 2 figures over there. Odess, they seem shifty. You're not
Okay.
sure what's up about them, but they seem shifty.
Were they doing anything like holding their hands in their pockets or in their robes, or?
They're just walking.
Okay.
It's more of a
Uh,
vibe check, and you did not get a good vibe.
Okay. As after they go past me, I will very quietly mutter the words that are needed into the somatic components for detect magic.
Okay. You can see that one of them has a small magical object in one of his pockets, and it is transmutation based.
Transmutation based. Of course, my notes don't pop up easily. Okay.
I
Have they?
think is yeah, transmutation.
Or are they still just walking down? Did they turn or anything? Or
At this moment in time, they are right where they are.
I'm going to like keep an eye on them and see what they're doing, and just kind of see where they go.
Okay.
And which pocket was that item in?
His right pocket. Or no, left.
Which-
Sorry.
Which guy was that?
That would be the human number 2. All right. Kit, Pam, you guys up to anything over there?
I'm gonna move.
Okay. Where to?
Right there.
All right. So Mike and Katie, as you guys are trying to play hopscotch, Pearl just kind of comes and stands in the box and stares at you.
Move, lady.
Trying to play here.
Okay. Kind of girl walk.
We'll say you come up to like right there.
Yeah.
Get out of the way. All right, Kit, what are you up to?
I am gonna use one of my disguise kits for funsies.
Okay. And what would you like to disguise yourself as?
As a very tall child.
Okay. Let me see. All right, so roll a d20 and add 2 to the roll. So 14. To an untrained eye, you might be convincing at a distance, looking childish. The difficult part comes in that Minotaurs look grown to like an average human at the time of their birth. They're big babies. So it's hard to like take away years from something that basically comes out full grown, if that makes sense.
Does make sense.
But you're able to like hide some of the scars and blemishes you may have and make it look like your face hasn't seen as many years as it has.
Cool. That's all I wanted. I'm not going in the alley at all. I just
Okay.
want to make myself appear younger.
All right, you officially look younger. Odes, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Look at that.
Hold on, I gotta do math.
1 + 1 = 4.
1 + 1 is 11.
No,
Right.
it doesn't give me the math right away. So as the two approach the alley, the one with the magical object in his pocket kind of stops and turns to you and mutters some words as he pulls a snake, something out of his pocket. At the distance you're at, it looks like a piece of string. And as he finishes muttering the incantation, you feel a magical effect come upon your mind, and you're able to shake it off. And there's no effect to it. And now you stand there with him looking at you. Right now, what I'm going to have everybody do is roll initiative, because this guy just tried to cast a spell on Odes, so we're going to go through turn-based.
What?
Roll initiative, man.
Oh, turn based. I thought you were gonna call individually for us to roll in.
No. Just
Okay. Why did I do intelligence? Hold on.
I don't know. Why did you do intelligence?
Why did I
I
roll?
don't know.
Pam, I don't think you can read properly.
You know.
In all
There you go.
fairness, I rolled my initiative and it was 8 first time. Never mind. I'm a dummy.
All right.
My
So we
intelligence would have been better.
are going to start. We'll just start with Odess in the order there, and we'll go through person by person. Odess, how do you respond to this man who just tried to cast a spell on you?
I will respond by, let me make sure this would be my favor here.
By the way, I'm assuming Silt is standing next to me because we're getting ready to start playing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I will cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay. What effect are you
And-
producing?
I believe it's the one that makes your voice like 3 times louder.
Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for a minute.
That one.
Okay.
And as I cast that, I am going to, in the most intimidating way possible, basically yell. What was the words I was thinking of? State your business. What, like, yeah, state your business. But like in an intimidating way. Like I know it's obvious that he just tried to cast something. We're standing here eye to eye, and it's kind of one of those things that's like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Roll an intimidation check at advantage.
Double tens.
The one who cast the spell takes a step towards you. It was, "My business is none of your business. But if you really must know, I just wanted some privacy, and I was going to tell you to leave. I find people aren't open to verbal, so I was going to use a little bit of suggestion to do it."
Since we're
Honest.
turn-based, can I respond to that?
Yeah, you can do a response.
My response in a deep booming voice would be, normal people don't do that. You could simply ask for people to leave. However, you have now crossed a boundary, and I want to know what you're doing here now.
And with that, we're going to jump over to Kit.
Oh shit.
You
I am
just
a-
heard Odess's voice boom out, "State your business."
I am going to immediately move. I'm going to take a dash action to double my movement speed and move 60 feet that way. Or not really 60 feet, but move right up behind the children.
Okay. So you're not going to move the full 60?
No.
Okay. We'll call that last 15 feet of movement like packing up your stuff.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. Silt.
As I see Kit come charging up, I'm gonna go like, wait. We don't know if this is who we need. It might just be some other annoying asshole. And hopscotch, I guess.
Okay.
Or maybe
That
I
it-
get to like there.
Well, you gotta throw the rock.
No.
Oh,
So
okay.
a dexterity throw,
Okay.
a dexterity
gotta-
check.
So the boxes are numbered 1 through 10. You get. I mean,
Mhm.
do we need to pull up a hopscotch thingy for you, or you know what I'm talking about? It's
No, I
got
know what
one.
you're talking about.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then you got 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
Mhm.
you're aiming for the furthest spot you can with your rock,
Yep,
and then you
but
got to hopscotch to it.
make a dexterity check, and we'll
A
see
dex check. Okay.
where you get. Beautiful. Okay, so you get it all the way down to 10. And I'll make an acrobatics check to see if you can stay up on one leg while you hop.
If I remember correctly, you can switch legs as you go, but you can only use one at a time.
I don't know. I never played hopscotch as a kid. Not officially, at least.
I just looked up the rules real quick.
Oh.
Keeping it official.
Yeah.
You get to about box 3 or 4, and then you put a leg down and kind of look back at Taddy and hold your hand up, like, what now? But we're going to jump over to Pearl. What are you up to?
I'm gonna move right here, like in a little corner. And I'm gonna look at these two humans. I give them the little stare, like, get the fuck away, or it's not gonna look good.
Okay. You can go ahead and make an intimidation check. Anything else for your turn?
No. Yeah, it's okay. That's horrible.
Alright. He is up. He looks at you, Odess, the same one you've been talking to, and simply goes, I've had enough of this, and casts another spell. This time he says an incantation. While reaching back into his pocket, he pulls out some sand and does a hand gesture over it and then blows the sand at you. And as he does, you fall asleep.
Interesting. Well, I ain't shit I can do about that, I don't think.
Unconscious. There we go. Not unless you have a counterspell.
I don't, but I'm just making sure that the Wrath of the Storm doesn't apply. I mean, I guess I wouldn't get a reaction because I'd fall asleep, wouldn't I?
Well, if you have a reaction that could stop it from happening, or an ability or some racial trait that would stop it from happening, then that would apply.
I don't think I have any racial
But
trait.
it's not an attack, it's a spell with an effect. So Wrath of the Storm wouldn't work.
It's a sleep spell, so you'd have to have something to react against.
Okay.
Against
Yeah,
magic.
I don't think. Yeah, no, I got nothing.
Nope, you don't. You just fall to the ground asleep. And then Becca, I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Okay. I'm saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. Da, 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 da.
You feel a magical twitch come over your body, and it's kind of like the shiver up your spine, and you're able to shake it off before it sets in, and nothing happens to you. You glance over your shoulder, and you can see somebody like peeking out around the corner at you on the roof over here.
I don't like that. That actually surprised me.
Well, it is your turn, so.
Yeah. I'm going to use Zephyr Strike on myself.
Zephyr
And I'm going
Strike.
to attack Human 3. Well, actually, first, before we do that,
Okay.
can I turn around and ask him what's going on?
You certainly can.
Yeah, I want to do that. So I kind of like intimidatingly like kind of raise up my bow and arrow. And I kind of like, what's your business here?
Okay. Is that all you do?
For right now, yeah.
Roll an intimidation check.
He said it'd
Somebody's
be
gotta
good.
intimidating.
I know.
What was that,
But I'm
Katie?
like, I'm
Somebody's gotta be intimidating eventually.
and it ain't me.
Not gallant.
It's gonna be Tatty.
With that, Taddy, it is your turn. Make a perception check right off the bat, real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
You heard Odesh shout and saw Pearl go that way and saw Kit start down the alley. You did not hear Gallon.
Yeah. I'm gonna whisper to Kit. We're not bait if we got guards. And I'm just gonna throw my little rock.
Dexterity check to see how your throw went.
$14.
Okay. You make it down to 7. Go ahead and acrobatics.
Okay.
Well, Taddy's shifty, so acrobatics with advantage. Because you got a fly speed, so
So he's cheating.
you don't know that.
Nat 20.
You seemingly like ballerina hop, so just like on your tippy toe, all the way down to 8.
As I pass Phil, I'm gonna whisper, just keep playing. Ignore everybody.
Put you down
Smooth moves, Billy.
there for 8. We'll say Silk.
You're really
came
good at
back and-
this.
I've played before, Bobby.
Yeah, okay. I'm just a little guy, just trying
You'll get it. You'll get it. Just keep trying.
to. Okay.
Now, mind you, that stilt did make it up to what, box 4 or 5, was it?
4, yeah, so about
Yeah.
right there before her
Okay.
foot fell. Alright.
Okay, yeah, that's all I'm really doing.
Okay. Kit, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, wrong thing. Wrong person, wrong thing. You suddenly feel really, really tired. And before you can even do anything about it, you fall asleep.
What a fuckery.
Hold on, I'm
Please
just
that be let her be the last words that she speaks before she goes unconscious.
checking to see if you guys get saves on those, and you don't. Alright, so Odess and Kit, you are both asleep this round. Silt, make a perception check. Okay. You did not hear Gallon when she turned to initiate with the individual on the roof. You did, however, hear a thumping noise as Kit fell asleep and hit the ground. But you're not aware that that was Kit. You just heard like a something dropped noise.
Okay.
Like an earthquake.
It's my turn, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna throw my rock.
Okay.
Come on.
You make it all the way down to 10.
Excellent. Here I come, Billy.
you get all the way down to 10. You peek down the alley, you can see Pearl standing there, and another humanoid. You just catch him around the corner.
I pick up some vibes, maybe.
Make an insight check.
No vibes.
You can see Pearl making really weird faces down there, but it might just be Pearl. She might just be making space for her teeth.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure all that out. It'll all come together eventually.
Anything else for you, Katie?
Nope, I'll just look back at Billy and say, man, you're a really good teacher. This is fun, Billy.
Yeah, I told you we'd have fun, Bobby.
All right, Pearl, you're up.
They're so cute. I'm gonna take a bite at human form.
Do you have
Just
any
gonna
bites?
run.
Have you slept yet?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. All right, so you step up and rar.
Rawr.
Change the music here.
Hold on.
Now that we're in a different vibe. You miss.
Oh no, I missed.
All right, is that it for you?
Yes.
All right, which one are we on? We're on him. He. Just reading spell details here. Give me 1 second. Okay, beautiful. He's gonna cast another spell. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. On you, Pearl, I need you to make me a strength check. Okay, beautiful. He says a little incantation and holds his hand out at you, and you're seeing all this, Pearl. And he like whips his hand from you out towards the water, and you go flying 30 feet and then fall into the water.
Nice time for a bath.
And then he comes and starts moving around the corner and down the alley.
Can I yell at and just say, "Thank you. I really needed a shower today." That's it.
This guy does a quick hand gesture at you, Gallon. And you can see some radiant energy pop out of his hand. And
Did I roll something? My bad. Did not
No.
mean to. I'm sorry.
No. That was a saving throw. That was on my end.
Okay. Okay.
Because he was casting a spell against you. But you see some radiant energy like poof out of his hand, and for a brief moment it flickers around you, and then it dissipates. No effect on you, and it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay. So you will be able to... for the next minute, you will not provoke opportunity attacks. Once in the next minute, you can give yourself advantage on a weapon attack. and that attack will deal an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit.
Yeah. So I'm
And
gonna.
then when you use that advantage, your walking speed will increase until 30 feet to the end of that turn.
Yeah. So I'm going to put my longbow away. Does that count as an action?
I think we call it movement in my games.
Okay.
Remind me
Okay.
if I'm wrong, Mike.
Mike's muted.
Yeah, you usually use movement unless they're like trying to pull out a big weapon or something.
Yeah, if you're doing something like I'm assuming you want to like just shoulder your bow and pull out your short sword. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be half your movement.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna bum rush human 3 and attack him with my short sword.
Okay. New player advice. You also have the option to grapple or shove enemies.
I could just launch him off the roof.
And that would be a contested strength check, so it would be your strength versus his strength save. But if you win, you push him 10 feet, which would push him off the roof.
Now let's just go for it. I'm really excited to use this new spell.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you rush over and attack him. That'll be at advantage if you want it to be,
Oh, okay. Shoot.
because of the Zephyr
Advantage.
Strike. So once in the next 10 rounds, you can give yourself advantage, and if you hit, then you get an extra 1d8 damage on that attack. So that does hit. So now under the Zephyr Strike spell, there's an effect. Drop that effect on your character, and then roll the damage.
Okay. Roll the damage. I hope I'm doing everything right. I'm just kind of going by what you're saying.
It looks like it so far. So now just roll the damage with your short sword like you normally would. It added the 1d8 on there. You did 10 damage. And the effect is removed. Good. Okay. So that was the one time for your Zephyr Strike. Now you get an extra 30 feet of movement, and you can't draw attacks of opportunity. So you can move up to 45 feet right now without him
Yeah.
being able to swing at you.
Oh, wow. 45 feet is a lot.
Well, you have a 30-foot movement speed. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It'd be less than that.
Yeah.
You'd have 35 feet of movement.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go to this rooftop.
Math is hard.
You're doing great, because I'm not keeping track. So,
Did I not just that guy?
can I do one last thing?
Um,
Or am I like tapped out for any sort of action or
Let me make sure you get that damage applied to the guy you hit. Does that do happen? Okay. That's good. What was the last thing you wanted to do? So that was your action and your movement. So really you only have a bonus action left.
yeah, can I take the horn out of my bag and blow it to kind of warn everybody who hasn't seen these people
So-
yet?
To get through your bag, to get it out, and to blow it, I would say that would be an action.
Okay, then we're fine.
A bonus action would be like, say something real quick, or any of your bonus action stuff in your repertoire. But to actually like dig through your bag, get something out, and use it, that'd be a little more than a bonus action.
Okay, then I just oh, go ahead, Mike.
That thing you cast on yourself at the beginning of the round or action.
Oh, that was a bonus action.
I
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
gonna say, was that some type of bonus action or anything?
that was
Yeah,
your
it was a
bonus,
bonus action.
So yeah, you're actually all spent out for
I'm
this
tapped
round.
out. Okay.
It was a good round though.
Oh, I'm fine with it. I'm
Okay.
better than my intimidation check, let me tell you.
Taddy, go ahead and make a perception check. See what's going on around you.
Okay. Well,
12. You definitely heard the thud as Kit hit the deck, falling asleep. You don't know Kit's asleep, but you heard a thud over there.
Okay.
You've heard Silt with her playfulness, and
Yeah.
you just heard a quick, like, clash, metal on the rooftop above you. But you can't see anything, and you're not sure what's going on.
I can't even see her head or anything?
No.
Shit.
30 feet
Okay.
up, it's a bad angle.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to catch a glimpse of at least her head.
Not with the 12, unfortunately.
Okay. Because that was actually my next question. Because, yeah, I want to cast a spell on the group, but because I'm assuming that human 2 can't see me yet, because I'm around the corner. So at this point, the only one in my vision is Silt.
Correct.
Okay. Well, let's Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my pebble.
Okay. Go ahead and
And-
make your rolls.
Okay. I've never actually played hopscotch before, so
Neither
I'm
have
not
I.
sure. Do we get stuck at 10, or if we get to turn around
No,
and go again at 10, or what?
You turn around and go back on your next turn.
Okay.
It's kind of like a foot race to that effect, if I understand correctly. It's down and back, and first one back wins the round. But
Right.
with a 7, the pebble doesn't land in a square, which I assume would mean you lose your turn. And if it's not what it actually is, that's what I'm saying it is.
Okay, but I did throw it in the direction of Silt, which is who's on 10. So
Yeah, it
I can
landed
walk
like off to
over.
the side over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk over and pick it up, and then walk back to my spot because I'm assuming that's what I need to do.
Okay. What's your passive
Eh.
perception?
God, I don't know.
Main tab.
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
You would definitely see the human at the end of the alley and the other one walking towards you guys
Okay,
as
I
you get
pick
right
up,
there to pick it up.
Okay, as I pick it up, I'm gonna whisper to Silt. If these are them, let them take us. Man, Bobby, I missed. That sucks. And then I'm gonna walk back to my square.
All right. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
All right. Human 1. He's going to start his way down the alley. Silt, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You start to feel a tingle up your spine. You have the choice. Oh, no, you failed. So never mind. I was going to say you have the option to just let the magic happen. But you feel that tingle travel up your spine and then down your arms and legs, and all of your muscles seize. And you are paralyzed.
All right. Am I still
Is
standing?
You're still standing.
Okay.
is Silt's disguise conscious space?
No.
Okay. I mean
It's-
that would
well,
kind of blow the whole.
no, it is-
She's a
it
child
is-
thing if it disappears.
It is consciousness based, but she doesn't lose consciousness. She's paralyzed.
Okay.
Different spell.
Okay. Good. That's what I was worried.
Yeah, no, because she used was it alter self?
Uh huh.
I think.
That's disguise
Yeah.
self. is
Disguise
spell.
self.
Yeah. Well, I know that some are conscious based, and if you're not conscious,
Yeah.
it goes away. That's why I was clarifying.
Well, that's exactly it, because she's got the disguise self up. So if she lost consciousness, she would revert right now. But she
Okay.
didn't lose consciousness. She just is paralyzed.
Okay. Cool.
Odess and Kit. Let me reread this spell one more time just to make sure.
I won't lie to you, Silt. That sucks, but I mean that's cool that you didn't lose it.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
asleep until you take damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap you awake. So, you guys are asleep for this round. Silt, you are paralyzed. You can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn to try and break the paralysis if you want.
Okay. And I am reading Disguise Self right now, and it's not a concentration spell, and it just says you make your stuff, everything on you look different until the spell ends, or until you use your action to dismiss it.
Okay,
Cool.
you're good
Yes.
You're good awake and asleep.
I guess since I am paralyzed, I will make a wisdom saving throw.
Now you do have the option to not make that save if you want to just remain paralyzed. But
Okay.
you didn't make the save anyway, so you're still paralyzed. So that'll be it for you, Pearl.
Well, I want to get off the water.
Okay. So you are about 15 feet from the dock, and the water level's about 5 feet below the dock. So it'll take 20 feet of your movement to get right there.
Okay. Can I use my pistol to shoot human 4?
Yeah. That'll hit. Roll damage. 10 damage to him as a loud shot goes out. That you heard, Taddy. No question
But
about
I
it.
did.
Galen, you heard that as well. Anything else for you, Pearl?
No.
Alright. This guy is going to...
I'm like the female Jack Sparrow. Just throwing it out there.
This guy comes up and around the corner. The second he sees you, Taddy, he is going to cast a spell
Hey, mister.
on you. You succeed. So you feel a magical tingle climb up your body and quick shake it off.
Can
And
I?
He's...
Can I? Seeing what happened to Silt and hearing things going on around me, can I get an idea of what he just cast on me?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Gee whiz, mister, that wasn't very
14.
nice.
You have no clue. You just know
Okay.
it was magic and it was directed at you.
Okay. But I can see Silt's not moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
And
just
it
gonna.
skips my
statuesque
hopscotch
right
turn.
Yeah, well, I was about to say something until he rounded the corner. Now that he's rounded the corner, I'm just going to freeze.
It's not your... Okay.
Well, he just tried to cast something on me, so I mean,
You're gonna try to statue it?
yeah.
Okay, make a performance check. We'll call that your reaction for this round.
13.
Alright, he doesn't have anything else. This one is going to 5, 10, 15, 30 with a athletics. Okay. He runs over and does a quick hand gesture at you, Galen. Hits. As his hand comes out, you just feel a burning sensation in your chest as his hand glows a neon green color and collides, dealing 14 points of necrotic damage to you. And it is your turn.
Well, fuck off. I'm going to attack with my short sword.
Okay.
Since he's all up in my business. And that's what I got.
That hits.
And damage.
Quick 9 damage. He is looking rough. Pearl, you would be able to see Galen up top with that other human doing their thing on the roof.
Got it.
Taddy, your turn. people keep walking away when it's their turn. I'm about to
Sorry,
start
nature
skipping
called.
you.
I didn't have a choice.
It's all good, man. It's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna continue to stand there, like faking that I'm paralyzed.
Okay. I'll let you roll another performance check.
10.
Okay. Nothing else?
Nope.
Alright. This guy comes hovering down and around the corner. As he does so, Taddy, you feel another magical sensation. Again, nothing happens.
Again, statue.
Again.
You want me to performance check this again?
Nah.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Go for it.
I get advantage because I've done it 3 times in a row?
No.
Oh, damn it. I tried. Come on, hold up, little dude. Hold up. Oh, that's better. 16.
It's definitely better than the first two.
Right?
That one's actually going to stay there. He is going to turn back to Pearl, cast a spell. And Pearl, you hear in your mind the word leave, but it holds no sway on what you do. Odessa and Kit are still asleep. Silt, wisdom saving throw should you choose to try and break your paralysis. 15 it was. Who cast the damn spell? Hold on.
I think 4.
I think so too.
I thought it
Just
was
gotta-
2.
Either way, a 15 would break it. So you're no longer
Then I'm-
paralyzed.
I'm gonna still pretend to be paralyzed.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Do this.
Don't sneeze, don't sneeze, don't
Right?
sneeze.
You got this, Silt. You could do this.
It's one of those, man, my nose never itches until I can't scratch it moments. Pearl, you're up.
Give me a second. Can I use Hellish Rebuke on
That is
Human
a
3?
that is a reactionary spell. You have to do that the moment you get hit.
Also, I can't do it for somebody else. Okay, never mind.
And him casting a spell on you, you would only be able to use it if the spell did damage to you.
Got it.
It's
So
when,
then I'm gonna.
when you take damage, you can hellish rebuke something.
Oh, okay. Got it. I want to shoot Human 3.
You would have to spend this round using your action to reload your pistol.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So that's your action this round. Do you have a bonus action or movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move right here.
Okay. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
All right. This one. Taddy, make an insight check for me.
Plenty of insight for you. What we got? 19.
You realize a second too late that he was not trying to cast the same spell on you that had affected Silt. And you realize it just a moment too late as you polymorph into a rat.
Oof.
You.
I said oof.
Oh, I thought you said who.
No, I said oof. Like, god damn it.
So let me pull this out real quick.
You got a little pet now.
Sure, call him that. Taddy, I'm gonna leave your token right there, but you are now a rat.
Okay.
Yay! I love that. I'll keep him safe in the cage.
He takes a half step forward and he picks you up. If you want to try and resist the grapple, roll a strength check. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
resist.
The rat would have to roll a strength check. I got it here.
Oh, he's on the. Yeah.
There we go. You are able to break free. You're able to squeeze. That's right. I scabbersed him.
That's what I was thinking.
Let me get this.
I mean, I'm just gonna like, if I can break free, but just run up his arm.
Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll wait
Okay.
until your turn to actually do anything else, but you don't drop to the
Okay.
ground. You aren't held on to.
Okay.
This guy is gonna pull out 2 daggers and take 2 swipes at you, Gallon. First one's gonna hit. Second one's also gonna hit. So there's 1. There's 2. And it is your turn, Gallon.
Okay, well, I was gonna try and keep him alive. I just don't know what his.
Just call it a non-lethal blow, and then you'll attack normally.
What do I do? How do I attack? Just with.
So you'll attack like you normally would, but before you
Okay, gotcha.
do so, you just tell me that you're going for a non-lethal blow, which is
Non-lethal.
as long as you don't crit, it should be fine.
Mhm. Okay, I'm going to non-lethally try and attack him. Looks like it doesn't matter, anyways.
You're not used to non-lethal stuff. You're used to enemy kill. So
Yeah.
as you try to like bonk him upside of the head with the dull side of the sword, it's a little bit slower. You're not used to the wind resistance. He dodges
Mhm.
it. Anything else for you?
No, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
All right. Taddy, currently on this human robed figures, you're like perched on his hand holding on right now. What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, I'm a rat on his hand. I'm gonna. Is long sleeves, short sleeves?
Long sleeves, cloaked.
I'm running. Is there? Does it look like I can squeeze underneath that long sleeve?
Yeah. Rats
I'm
can
gonna try-
fit through pretty small holes,
The-
so you're good.
They can fit into the size of like a quarter.
I'm running up his shirt.
Rats are like squids. As long as their head can fit through it, they're good.
Their bones are very squishy.
I want to
Yeah.
run up. I want to run up the arm of his shirt.
Okay. Are you doing
Far as I
anything in
can.
particular, or just running up that way?
Nope, just running up.
Okay. That'd be it for you. This other human's gonna step through. I'm gonna get rid of your arrow there, Mike.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just getting in the way at this point. This other human is gonna run up. And Silt, you are gonna feel some magic. And you're able to shake it off.
Okay.
Human 4 is gonna turn around. And seeing Pearl is gonna bum rush at you. And line up like a falcon punch, and you can see the hand turn that neon green color you had seen up on the roof before as he hits you with an inflict wounds, dealing 21 necrotic damage. Odess and Kid are still asleep. Silt, it is your go. What are you doing?
Gonna be thinking in my head, shit, I am glad I ate those birds earlier. Because that rat is looking good. Otherwise. And I know it's
Hey.
I know it's Ken. Look. It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
The debate of
And-
eating somebody polymorphed into an animal, whether or not it's cannibalism, we already had that one on Friday's game.
Oh.
So,
I'm not going to because I know it's my buddy. So I will just be still. I hope. Maybe not.
You have a sneeze.
There
Just-
it is.
Not a big one. You're able to like hold it for the most part, but definitely a little. And you side eye, and he's looking right at you as you did it.
Then I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Excuse me."
All right, Pearl, you're up.
Can I use Hellish Rebuke now?
Okay,
Yeah, you have to do that when they attack
So-
you.
I will let you do it now as the reaction for the past round.
At the moment they're doing it?
When I'm on the enemy's turn and I say
Yeah.
you get hit, that's when you chime in and say Hellish Rebuke.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
then it comes around to your turn, you get your action, bonus action. But go ahead and take your reaction to do Hellish Rebuke on him. You'll drop the dex save and then the damage. He succeeds. Yep, he took half of that, so he took 6 fire damage there. Now it's your turn, so movement, action, bonus action.
Ah, decisions. Give me a second, because Galen doesn't want human 3 dead.
You didn't hear that though. That was out of character, above table.
Right,
so
right,
please do
right.
as you will.
You saw them like fighting on the rooftop, but you have no idea what's going on up there.
Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot him in the leg. Human 3.
Okay, so a ranged attack within 5 feet is at disadvantage.
No,
Okay.
she said 3, which is the one up on the roof.
3. Galen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and try to shoot him.
In the leg. Right leg, to be exact.
Okay, so targeted attacks are at disadvantage.
Did she reload?
She did. She reloaded last round.
Yeah.
Yeah, last
So-
The
round.
last one.
Probably when I was going
if
peek.
you want to try to shoot him in the leg, roll to hit
Yeah.
one more time, and we have to take the lower of the 2.
Okay.
You miss. You pull the pistol, aim it up at the roof, trying to aim at the leg. The shot rings off, and you don't see anything. Nothing happens. You still got your bonus action and movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
So if you step away from this guy, he gets a swing at you.
I'm aware. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Right here.
Alright, he is gonna slash out at you with a dagger, which misses. Okay. Anything else for you?
I'm gonna look at him and flick him off.
Alright. Gets us over here. This one is trying to catch you, Tatty. So go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
Mhm.
That'll be contested to see if he's able to like pin you. God
My
damn,
dex.
he rolled a 19.
Slippery little mouse. Rat.
Even if he had rolled a nat 20.
I did
the
roll in that
modifier
20.
would- Well, if
Yeah.
he had rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
Okay, so he's like standing there patting himself, trying to like get a hand on you, and you're just running all over him right now.
It's great.
This guy's gonna slash out a Gallon with its daggers again. First one hits. Second one also hits. Clash. Clash. Gallon, you are not looking good, girl.
Yikes.
It's okay, neither is he. But it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
since it's looking grim.
Oh, he is looking.
He's even
just
looking
as
worse?
Bad. He is looking just as bad as you.
That just depends on if I can do it. Screw it. I'm gonna attack him. Let's go for it.
Do it.
Oh, hold on, that didn't go. Give me 1 second. It just needs to land.
That misses. Still got your movement and your bonus action. I don't think you can do anything with either of those.
I don't think so either. Should have just done the cure wounds. Son of a bitch. Alright. Moving on.
I will. Okay, so you're a new player, so I'm gonna retcon this. On your first turn, when you initiated combat, because of your Dread Ambusher, you should have gotten a second attack that round.
I noticed that, but I was like, you know what? I've already like screwed it up, so I was just gonna let it pass.
Nope, I got it. You're a new player, so I got you, but this is like the only time it'll happen. So I will let you take one more attack
Okay.
as part of the retcon, and it misses, so. Hey,
This
did
was
my
clearly
part.
not meant to be. No, you
I
did fine.
helped.
It's all good.
All right, so that's it for you. Taddy, your turn. Are you doing anything?
Yes. So I want to get creative here. How tall are the humans?
Between like 5'6" and 5'10", average human height.
Okay, so if I manage to get on top of one of their heads,
Mm-hmm.
is there going to be enough height for me to catch a glimpse of Galen now that she's up there fighting on the tip of the roof?
Probably not.
Yeah.
The roofs are sloped, and she's on the opposite side.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it looks like she's near the tip.
She's also
so-
30 feet in the air.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, I'm thinking looking up at an angle.
Okay, so
she's
imagine a triangle
fighting.
where the base is, 15 feet, and then the height is 30. And imagine that angle. Now put like a building overlay on that. It wouldn't be possible.
Okay. I want to try and come out of Human 2's shirt near his collar,
Okay.
and I figured I've already ran up his arm, so I'm in his shirt somewhere near his shoulder.
Yeah,
guessing?
you've been kind of moving around his torso as he tries to get a hand on you.
Yeah. So I want to try and come out of his collar, leap over to Human 1
Okay.
on his shoulder. And then I want to... I'm hoping I can do this. I have Psychic Talents. One is Psychic Whispers, and it says I just have to use an action. It doesn't say anything about verbal components or anything. Would I be able to cast that? As Scabbard? A rat? Because it just says you can use your psychic abilities to establish communication. As an action, give yourself and at least one other creature the ability to speak telepathically. It doesn't say I have to do anything to.
I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to then. Which
Okay,
ability was
so-
that? Whispers?
Yeah. If you look on my ability sheet, look under Psychic Talent, you'll find it. It's a third bold print. It's a lot to read, but I read it. I just need to know that I can cast.
Yeah,
it,
no,
so.
you could definitely establish that.
Okay.
We're gonna see.
So do I need to do an acrobatics check to try and leap over onto the other
Well,
human, or
the
what?
rat did because you're working rat stats right now. But
Okay.
it works. You are able to crawl out and leap. You are now currently on top of Human 1's head. And I'm just
Okay.
going to put you 10 feet off the ground there. You're actually like 6, so I'll put you
Okay.
at 5 actually. And who do you
Okay.
want to establish that link with?
Well, first I have to roll this. So I get myself and one other person.
Okay.
So I guess Pearl,
Okay.
because I was hoping to get Silt, Pearl, and Gallon if I rolled high enough, but I rolled like shit for that. So
Okay, so you established a telepathic link with Pearl.
yes.
Are you gonna do anything with that, or?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna use a telepathic link, so in Pearl's head, I'm going to say, just let us go. Let them take us.
Pearl, you hear Taddy's voice in the back of your mind say, "Let us go. Let them take us." Is that it for you, Taddy?
Yes, that's it.
It is Human One's turn. He is going to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh no, the rat needs to. Sorry. Got it. Okay. The human like slaps his hand on his head to try and grab you. You're able to move out of the way.
Okay. Is he carrying a bag?
No, he's not.
He has
Nope.
pockets though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just thinking like a duffel bag or backpack something. But okay, I can
Nope,
work the
nothing.
pockets.
But he's got pockets.
Okay.
All right, this one. Bear with me. I don't think I have anything. Boom, there we go. Pearl, as you're running that direction, a warhammer, an ethereal warhammer, pops up right in front of you and swings at you. Missing. At the same time, that human you've been fighting comes up behind you and takes a couple swings. First one hits. Second one misses. That first swing did hit if you were going to rebuke again.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll it on him. He succeeds, but go ahead and roll damage. He'll just take half of it. Get that on. That should have been 6. Hold on. He should have 2. He's not quite dead. He's looking McFucked up. He's not quite dead.
You make fucked up.
Silt, it is your go. Just as you let out your little excuse me, and the human like goes to reach a hand for you, you see a rat jump from the one human collar to the other one's head, and he like starts flailing at it.
Well, I'm gonna giggle at that a little bit, since obviously the jig is up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna kick Human One in the shin.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check, adding your proficiency. Well, hold on. I don't think you are.
I'm not really trying to like hurt him. I'm just
Okay.
like
Yeah.
giving
Make
him a
a
little.
make a strength check.
Okay.
An armed strike would work.
Oh, she's not using her claws, so. Okay, you're able to kick him in a shin. Go ahead and roll a d4. And add. You don't have a strength modifier, so.
Brutal.
Alright, so you kick him in the shin, and he, like, immediately stops trying to grab the rat off his head and now is doing like the classic holding his knee like ah. Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right, Pearl, you're up. You just heard Taddy's voice in the back of your mind, and then get hit from the front, and hit again from the back, and turned around and snapped your finger at the guy, and saw him burst into flame briefly. He's still up, but he is, like, Freddy Krueger looking right now.
Decisions. Give me a second. Because I was gonna do something, but that changes everything. I'm gonna use my trident to human 4.
Okay.
Keep it simple to a point. This is great.
You nat won that.
Beautiful. Today's great.
You fling around with your trident, and he does like a quick duck and then a backhanded slash with his dagger. And you fall to the ground unconscious.
Uh-oh.
I love it. Great. Good times. Obviously, that's it for me.
Alright.
I might be there in a second, so.
Uh-oh.
Human number 2 is able to grapple you off the top of human 1's head and is now holding you, Taddy. He looks to human 1 and goes, "Get the other one. We need to get out of here." Human 3, feeling rough. You see him just kind of like stick his hand out at you, Galen, and you hear in your mind, "Go away." And you kind of like turn your head into it a little bit like, you know, maybe, no, what am I can't go away right now. And snap back to reality, and it's your turn, Galen.
I'm 1 away from being unconscious, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I just dragged that onto myself, right?
Yep.
Oh, does that go? Does that work?
Sure didn't.
No. Did you,
You can drag it onto yourself in the combat tracker as well.
I'm gonna go over and show her how to do it.
No, I think thought I was doing it.
You cast it, but it didn't drop on you.
Weird.
Was that it for your turn, though?
1 second, Jake.
There it goes. That didn't drop on you, but I can drop that on you from the chat, so you got 4 points back.
Okay. No, that's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And I
If
think
you
that
can't-
was my action.
That was your action, so you still have bonus action and movement if you wish.
No, I think that's it. And then I don't want to retreat because I think that allows him to attack me, so I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
That effect that you cast at the beginning, is that faded?
Yeah, that's a one-time thing.
Okay.
Let me double check that actually, because I'm not super familiar. I'm pretty sure it's just a one-time thing.
I think that applies for
No.
her getting away.
Until the spell ends, your movement does not provoke opportunity attacks, so you could move without getting attacked.
All right, yeah, I'll move away. Slightly, kind of over.
It's the extra damage and the extra movement is only once during that time frame.
Alright, so I'll go there.
I mean, if you got enough movement, you might be able to at least hop down, right?
Well, it's 30 feet down. If you were gonna jump, it would be
Is it-
an acrobatics check to see if you take damage or not.
How much?
if-
How far is it to the next roof? 'Cause isn't
15,
is that a roof?
15 feet. Yeah, so that's 15 feet down from where you are right here, which you could totally hop. I mean, you've got enough movement, you could climb down and not have to worry about anything, or you could hop, save 10 feet, and just make an acrobatics check to see if you take any fall damage.
I mean, it can't be that bad if I fall and get some damage for 15 feet.
It is a d6 per 10 feet,
So
So
just a
1d6
d6 then.
if you take damage.
That could kill you if you roll a 6, though.
Let's if I roll a 6, it's if she rolls poorly on an acrobatics check.
A lot of ifs in there. There's a chance. There's a good chance.
Mhm,
you can
mhm.
make it.
Or you could use the
Okay.
last of your movement to just climb down. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's just climb down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just climb down. That's fine.
Not much of a gambler, are we?
Look, man, you've seen my rolls.
You've been
They've
getting
been
bad ones out
nasty
of the way.
tonight.
Watch, the next one's going to be a crit. You're going to be like, I should have fucking jumped.
Probably. Probably. But you know what? C'est la vie. Sometimes it's like that.
Taddy, the human currently has you double-handed and held to his chest. What are you doing?
Can I try and squirm my way out?
You can. It'll be at disadvantage.
All right. Strength check.
I
Or
roll.
dex check?
I roll it off the rat.
All right.
You rolled a -2, and he rolled a 14.
Damn.
So you are grappled still.
Okay.
So I forgot. Anything else you wanted to do?
No, since he's in complete control, and I used my action to try and get out. I mean, I might bite him if I could, but other than that,
If you want to. Well, no, you used your action to try and get
Action
out
to-
this round, so
Right.
next round you can try. All right. This one is going to do some Hoodoo Mama magic. Has no effect on you, Silt. Hoodoo Mama magic. No effect on you, Silt. Odessa and Kit are sleeping soundly. And Silt, it is your turn.
Okay. Um. If I were to try to scramble by them, would they try to attack me since they're not really attacking as of yet?
Make an insight check.
Wouldn't know.
I mean, you've seen Pearl go down, and you see them holding on to Taddy, so it's 50-50 shot.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna like screech at human one in just upset little kid voice. You quit, you big meanies! You take me home now! And that's it.
Okay.
Maybe cry a
Pearl.
little bit.
Well, now you gotta make a performance check, Katie. Pearl, I need a death saving throw from you. Oh, you definitely tear up.
Yeah.
that? No, a death saving throw. It's at the bottom
like
of your
death?
main tab. Yeah.
Oh, like death.
Yeah, like the little V box that says death save. Okay. You rolled twice. Just click it once.
I tried.
There you go. Okay. First
That's
one's a failure.
horrible.
Uh-oh.
All right. The human 2 looks at human 1 while holding Taddy and goes, "Well, you heard the little one. Wants to go home. Grab him and let's go." And starts moving and taking off around this way. Taddy in tow. Moving at a pretty quick pace. He gets pretty far. Human 3 is gonna run over here. And having no clue what's going on, cast a spell. Has no effect. Gallon, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna climb down the other 15 feet.
Like to right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're now on the deck. You see Pearl laying on the ground with a hooded figure standing over her and an ethereal warhammer just on the other side of her. You can also see the form Silt took standing there crying with a cloaked figure standing over her.
I'm going to put away my short sword, pull out my longbow, and I'm going to attack human 4.
Okay, send it.
In a second.
Are you aiming to kill, or are you aiming to just knock out like the last one?
Fuck it at this point. My rolls aren't that great, so we're just gonna go with whatever it rolls.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Hold on, I have to.
I can do you one better, actually. You don't need to roll damage, because even with your modifier, if you rolled a 1, he is deceased.
Okay.
You see him fall to the ground, dead. And as he falls, you can see the ethereal warhammer dissipate.
Okay. And I guess that's my torn.
Yep, that's all your movement action. You don't have anything bonus action related, so yep. Taddy, you doing anything?
I'm gonna. Is he still holding on to me with both hands?
Yes, he is.
I'm biting.
Give him rabies.
I don't know if they gave
A
me. rabies.
plague!
Rat bites hurt like a little bitch, so.
They do, man. It's deep into your nerves.
You're not quite sure how a rat jaw works, and you go to bite down, and it seems to not affect him at all. He keeps moving.
Damn. Okay. I mean, I have no intentions of leaving. I just want him to stop holding me.
This human looks down at you, Silt, and goes, "Fine. You want to go home? Let's go home then. Make a dexterity saving throw for me." As he... Oh, never mind. He rolled a nat 1. He reaches out to grab onto your wrist to start moving with you, and completely misses your wrist and, like, topples a little bit.
Can I respond to him?
Let's wait till your turn.
Okay.
It's coming up.
Okay.
Doesn't Kit still getting their cat nap? Now it's your turn, so yeah, you can respond.
Okay, so I'm gonna screech in his face, "Don't touch me, just take me to my mom," and march sullenly past him toward the other guy at a not very fast pace, just walking. And
Okay. He's gonna follow.
that was 24.
That'll be his movement for his turn.
Okay, I don't know. I think I can get a little bit further, but
You are halfling size, so you have 25 feet of movement.
oh, perfect. Then I cannot get any further.
Pearl, another death save, please. There's a success. Alright. At this point, they're all moving. Let me see. Yeah, so this one would take off. This one would kind of, well, we'd get to Gallon. Gallon, at this point, what would you be doing? You heard and saw Silt with her little, don't touch me, just take me, and then walks off. The human disappears with her. You look up to the roof. You can see the person you were locked in combat with disappear behind the roof. What are you doing?
I go up to Pearl and I cast Cure Wounds. It's my last spell slot.
Beautiful. Go ahead and drop it on her. Alright, Pearl no longer unconscious. Takes a round for you to come about, and in that time, they've all dipped. I'm just leaving them there for right now. They're like in the evening crowd moving through the thoroughfare. I'm gonna call that takes us out of combat for the time being. So, what are you doing?
Just anybody?
That's you
Yeah.
two, really.
So we're gonna start with Gallon and Pearl because you are the two conscious there, and we'll kind of jump back and forth between the two groups because we got a split party right now.
All right, so I look at Pearl and I was like, we gotta go find Odess and Kit and figure out what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, I don't know. We were here, and then I guess I was unconscious, and now here we are. Are you in? How bad are you? Are you okay?
It ain't great. I'm feeling pretty roughed up, but also like, wait, did this? Oh, this is the human body, right?
Yeah, that's the body. I just put it back.
Okay,
on.
yeah.
Just here
Okay,
for a
cool.
second, I'm like, what the
I
fuck
was
is he
about to
coming
say
behind
no,
us again?
like, as I'm like mid, like this is rough. I was getting ready to like punch a fist out at this motherfucker. I'm gonna search this. It's rough. I'm feeling okay. I just want to like regroup and figure out what the hell's just happened and what's going on, and probably catch up the other two on what's going on. I would like to search this human's body first.
Yeah, let's search him up. Let's see if we can get anything useful from him.
Okay. You guys look over his body. Go ahead and make perception checks, both of you, or investigation, your choice.
Are you kidding me?
You're rough. You got blood in your eyes, sweat.
Looks like somebody needs to change up their dice there.
You guys don't
I
find
did. These are new
anything
dice.
of particular interest. You do, however, find a note in one of his pockets, as well as the 2 daggers he's been using. And you find 10 gold in a little pouch he's got.
Pearl and I
all
will split it between the two of us for
I
now.
put
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll add 5 gold to each of your inventories. The daggers and the note are in the party sheet. You guys can do with that as you will. Remember to click the gray box to read descriptions. The note is an actual note. But I will give each of you 5 gold.
Thank you. And then I look at Pearl and I'm gonna say I'm gonna go where Odess was and see what's going on with him.
Okay. I'm gonna follow her, but as I'm following her, I'm reading the note.
Okay. You find Odess snoring next to the water. In a very uncomfortable position. I think the term is face down, ass up.
I'm gonna slap him in the face and be like, wake the fuck up! What have you been doing?
That's all it takes, Brad. You're awake now.
As soon as he gets hit, he's just gonna be, where is that motherfucker?
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
You were just fucking sleeping when we almost got murdered?
Not by my own fucking choice.
As the fog lifts from your eyes, Odess, you can see Gallon and Pearl are both like bloodied to hell and looking rough as fuck right now.
I'm gonna look at them and be like, "What the fuck happened to you guys?"
We were just chilling and we went to a spa.
Oh, you don't fucking say.
Yes.
Make
Oh.
it
I just
sense.
kind of.
No.
Oh.
Spa's on her thing. Keep going.
I mean, technically, you did get thrown
They
out into the ocean, but you know.
Her hair is
no,
wet.
To say,
Bathhouse. Bathhouses are a thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
bathhouses are a thing.
I kind of step up to Odessa and say, it was horrible. Basically, they took our comrades. We don't know where Kit is. We gotta go find her. But we knew you were over here, so we wanted to come check and see what happened to you. Before we went to go do that. So now we need to go find Kit. As I'm like limping off to like go back to where Kit was.
Before they leave, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on both of them.
Okay, go ahead and drop it on them. Say you did that while walking,
Yeah.
and you guys get yourselves over, back up the alley to where you last knew Kit was, and find her collapsed, sleeping on the boardwalk.
DM, how do you want me to roll that for level 2? Because it's an additional 1d8.
You left click like you're holding to hold the die, and then you right click once to add an additional die to it.
Oh, copy that. All right.
So that's how you do your level up casting. You just right click to add however many die you need. I'll move your tokens here in a second. I'm just giving him a chance to drop those heals
Oh, yeah.
on you guys.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Perfect.
As I walk by human number 4, as I walk by, I'm gonna curb stomp his face.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Where's that main? Oh my gosh.
Right hand side all the way at the top.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, is that
Left
no
left hand
left side for abilities? Yeah, for abilities. Not a save.
Dental record checks will no longer be useful on this corpse.
Delightful.
As you
Onward.
collapse his face in. But you guys come around the corner and you can see Kit there, passed out.
At some point in this movement, I'd like to make a statement to Pearl telepathically.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over to you guys in a second. So
Okay. Well, I just wanted to,
Wanna-
with all the action going on, I just want to make sure
nope, I
you're
got you.
aware before.
I've dealt with split parties before. I know what I'm doing.
I'm a slap Kit.
Okay.
Rude and disrespectful.
You have no
What?
idea. You have no idea that she actually slapped you. You just wake up and see her and Gallon looking a little rough standing over you, and Odess right behind them.
Kit is gonna stand up and she's gonna go, Sugar Cube, are you alright? And run straight to Gallon.
Yes.
Not even
I'm like
acknowledging the other
wiping.
two.
I'm like wiping the blood off of my arms and like shaking off the blood that I just got on my shoe from curb stomping that motherfucker. And I'm just saying, you missed a hell of a battle. It sucked. We lost 2 of our own. We need to regroup.
Oh dang, I am so sorry. I apologize.
Well, it sounds like you and Odess got knocked out before it even started. It wouldn't have changed anything.
All I heard at one point was Odess screaming, and then I came to run to check on what was going on, and next thing I know, here I see you 3.
Yeah, no, it was there was a lot going on. I'm pretty sure I heard a rat at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, we just gotta go. Let's go. Let's go try to find everybody and regroup. I don't know. Let's go that way. And I'm just gonna point to the little hole.
Pam, you said you took the note off that guy, right?
Yes, I did, and I read
Okay.
it.
I put that in your inventory. Did anybody take the daggers?
I'll take the daggers.
You will. Okay.
I haven't actually grabbed them yet, but I'll take them.
That's all right. I'll put them in your inventory right now. That way I
Oh,
can
thank you.
clear this.
Yeah, that's fine.
You now have 3 daggers. Look at you. All right. Well, with that,
Getting stabbed.
while you guys do your catch ups, we're gonna jump over to the other group who has moved very expeditiously down the boardwalk. Silt and Tatty, anything you guys want to do?
I'm like talking his ear off about how much I hate you stupid adults. We were playing, you turned my friend into a rat, and you ruined the hopscotch game. That's about it for me.
Okay.
I am going to, since he's holding me, I'm assuming I have a good idea of which way we're going.
Yeah, you can definitely see that you guys are moving kind of like southeasterly. So, like, if I bring up the
Okay.
world map here, hold on, I'll show you. So you guys were like in this general vicinity, and he is walking this way with you.
Okay, so telepathically, I'm gonna talk to Pearl, since she's the only one that I could talk to, and say, Pearl, I have us mentally linked. We can talk. I'm telling you, head south. What, southeast?
Yeah, southeast.
Southeast down the boardwalk. If you get too far away, I won't be able to talk to you anymore.
South. East.
So I put an arrow on the map. You guys are over by the compound right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I put an arrow there to kind of show you the southeast direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course, I relay that to Pearl.
Okay.
You do anything with that, Pearl?
I'm taking a mental note of what he's telling me.
Okay. Too easy. Silt, are you doing anything?
Just continuing to.
Oh, that's right. You were being annoying.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Anything else you two wanted to do?
No, I
Nope,
mean,
just see where we're going.
yeah, I said what I said to Pearl. I wait to see if she responds. Other than that,
Okay.
Nope.
Tatty, you can make me a. Oh, hold on. Let me double check before I speak. Nope, never mind. You can't. Okay. We'll jump back over to the 4 of you. Brad, Pam, Becca, and Max. Pearl, you have read the note. You guys kind of said we need to regroup. Pearl, you also heard Tatty in the back of your head. What are you guys doing?
Cast Cure Wounds on both Pearl and Gallon real quick.
Okay. Just make sure you mark off 2 spell slots for that, and Brad, make sure you
Will
mark
do.
off the right number of spell slots as well for the earlier castings.
Yeah, I got them marked off.
5 and 5,
I'm gonna
keeping it fair.
say. I'm gonna say to the group, we need to go southeast.
To which I'll
That's where
say,
they're-
how did you know that?
I heard a message in my head from Daddy.
Oh. Cool. That's awesome.
I'm gonna wink at her and start walking.
Oh, hey, by the way, what did that note say?
Oh yes, of course. Let me get it here. With a little fucked up hand, she's trying to get the little note. The note says, "Oh, there you go."
I shared it in the chat box.
I was gonna read it.
I'll
You can
meet you
still
at the
read it.
warehouse near the academy this time, midnight. Don't be late.
Should have been 12.
So I'm assuming the 2 more that they needed are some of our friends.
Yeah. Well, we better find them quick as we like all
Yeah.
start hustling towards the southeast because they're gonna realize eventually that they're not under 12. Hate to
Let's
think what would
go.
happen to them at that time.
Do we know what time it is at this moment, Mr. DM?
It is late. You guys started all of that funness as it was getting dark. So it
Yeah.
is probably 8, 9 o'clock right now.
Okay, we got a halas. We have 3 hours max. Let's go.
To find them and track them.
3
Yes.
hours max. Why do we have 3 hours max?
Midnight, don't be late. Is what the note
Midnight,
said.
don't be late.
Oh,
Using a standard 24-hour time system.
Right.
All right, so we are going to switch to the world map for this next part. Galen, I put your token on there, so you get to handle the group movement and show me where you guys are going to go and what you're going to do.
Well, since it's southeast and it's at the warehouse near the academy.
Yeah, so I had an arrow on there before. I'll put it back up, the arrow.
No, I remember it was. I just trying to think of like the best way to get there. How sneaky do we be?
And you would know that this building is the academy.
Right. So I turn to the group and I say, do we think we need to continue to be sneaky? Do we need to just plow through? See if we can catch
I
up to
think
them
we
before they
need to
even
be
get there?
Really sneaky.
Really
It's what I'm
sneaky.
going for.
Okay. And I look at
As you look around, the festival festivities are still in full swing. The streets are pretty crowded still at this point on the main thoroughfares. And they're just, they're pretty packed full of people.
Okay, so we
Hey,
can
that
just like
makes it better.
walk casually but not like draw suspicion to us.
Okay.
Right.
Like if we were to be sneaky, I would not be able to do that since I am a gigantic
That's kind of what I
being.
was chuckling about. I was like, all right, cool.
When we get to the academy, as we're walking around, we have to be sneaky because it's full of people. But when we get to the academy, we kind of have to do it in a sneaky way.
Yeah. So as we're
So you guys are heading to
moving
the
up.
academy, and you'll go from there?
in that general direction, yeah, and then kind of taking note, perception, all that kind of stuff as we're going by to see if we see them, see anything that would help us.
Everybody the 4 of you make perception checks for me as you go.
I got stuff away. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Perception. Go.
Okay, so as you guys travel, the festivities are in full swing. As you cross into the housing area for the academy, the festival seems to be non-existent, but there's still a fairly decent crowd moving through the streets. People heading to festivities or coming home from festivities. As you get up to the actual academy, Odess, you are able to catch a single building through an alley that would be like over here roughly, that looks like a warehouse.
I'm definitely gonna point that out. Be like, hey guys, look, there's something that looks like a warehouse. I'm gonna point to it.
Cool. I'm gonna kind of nod with that and be like, all right, that seems like our best option. Start there. See if we can find them.
Yeah, it looks
And
like
then-
a good hostage area.
Kind of come around. I don't want to go like directly into it, but like
Okay.
kind of
Yeah, you
see out
guys
the lay
can
of the land.
kind of work your way in that direction, and the buildings get a little more slummy than what the housing area for the academy looks. The buildings start to get closer together. The alleys, instead of being able to walk 2 or 3 side by side, it's like one person can squeeze through the alley, and some of the alleys you have to like walk sideways down. It's pretty tight. But you eventually get up to a decent enough vantage point where you can see the warehouse. Go ahead and make either perception or investigation checks as you kind of take a glance at the warehouse from where you guys stand. Jeez. Now you guys roll good.
Hey.
No, you know
So
what? I can't even defend
when I-
myself on that. I was rolling real bad.
When I need you to roll bad, you roll great. When I want you to roll good, you roll bad.
Well, it's called surprise, surprise.
Okay.
Oh, Murphy's Law.
You guys all see the warehouse in front of you. It's a 2-story building, pretty wide compared to like what the houses look like. You are able to spot a little bit of scaffolding on one of the back corners that leads up to a 2nd-story window. Or not a window, but like a roof opening. The main floor doors are slightly off-centered double doors, typical of warehouses, big double doors, so you can move large stuff in and out. And you are able to catch a little bit of light from underneath the door that you would think would be coming from like a torch or a lantern.
You said on the ceiling there's like a little opening.
Yep, there's like a skylight kind of opening.
Can I jump to there?
It's
Do
2
I-
stories. It's 30 plus feet off the ground. It's actually probably close to 50 feet because it's a warehouse. But there is some scaffolding on that side. It looks like they were recently doing some repairs that would lead you up to the roof if you wanted.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to
I'll
do
be
that.
right back. I gotta let the dog out.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll athletics as you try to climb your way up.
Now, this is going to be an above table, probably a noob question. But if I've already used 3 spell slots, am I done for the day until we get a long rest?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yep, if
cool,
you
cool.
are out of spell slots, you don't get them back until you complete the appropriate rest. It's not always a long rest. It just depends on your class. Like if you're a warlock, you get them back on a short rest.
Okay, I gotcha.
So,
Cool. Do we have a map of the warehouse yet?
not yet.
Okay.
Well, you
Need
don't.
to be sneaky. I'm gonna wait for Otis to get back, but I do want to ask him if he can detect any magic or if we can perceive any traps,
It's all right.
and that's included for myself too.
We are going to jump back over to Taddy and Silt real quick. Give me 1 second. Setting it up. You guys were brought to the ground floor of a 2-story warehouse. And as you walked in, so I'll draw an arrow here. You guys came in this way. When you walked in, you saw all sorts of crates and barrels and just general warehouse storage through all of these different things here. There's a staircase right here. And then they brought you into the area where you're currently standing and are talking amongst themselves. General conversation like that was rougher than I thought it was going to be, and we're going to have to find a replacement for Fred. You know, this is a 4-man operation and 4 barely cut it. And the that human number 3 is like kind of sitting off to the side trying to bandage up his wounds that he took from Gallon. Is there anything you guys want to do?
I want to try and bite him again. If he's still holding me,
Deserves it.
I'm keeping it real. I mean,
You definitely get a bite that time, and we are going to do one of these. You bite down, inflicting 1 piercing damage because you're a rat. And as you do, it catches him off guard because he was talking, and he loses his grip on you, and you fall to the floor.
I'm gonna run over to Silt. Like, I don't know, try and scurry into a bag, or I don't know if Silt has a pouch or pocket. Go to Silt's pocket.
Silt's pocket.
Everybody keeps saying we got pockets, so
Okay.
I'm assuming
Um,
Silt has a pocket.
Yeah.
Silt, do you have a pocket?
I do. I have a pocket.
Okay. I'm going for Silt's pocket.
Okay. That human pushes the other one to the side and steps up and goes, I saw that rat run into your pocket, boy. Wait, I'm sorry, did you shift into a boy or a female halfling? Just so I get it right.
It's a boy.
Okay.
It's a boy. So before any of this happened, can I backtrack a little bit to what I was doing?
Yeah. What are you up to?
So I've switched by this point to a very animated story about how, like, my dad always comes home late, all talking funny, and makes mom upset, and I'm trying to sort of imitate a drunk adult. So if at this point I know some time has passed, I can recast disguise self on myself.
Okay.
'Cause I'm moving around and mumbling and stuff, acting like I'm a drunk adult. So if I need to recast that with the verbal and somatic components, I don't know if
it lasts for
is
8
different.
hours, doesn't it?
1 hour.
1 hour. Let me. Where is your disguise self? Oh, there it is.
It is.
I got it.
Okay.
It does require verbal and somatic components. So I would say make either performance or stealth to try to recast it without being noticed.
Okay.
We'll call that good enough. You're good for another hour.
Okay, and then as the rat runs over to me, I'll like stop my story and go, Billy! And then that's where
Okay.
he can tell me the rat's in my pocket.
The human steps up and goes, listen here, little boy. We're gonna take both of you home, but if that little rat goes missing, that means your friend goes missing, and so now you're responsible for him. Got it?
Yes, I got it.
And you, pointing to human number 3, you better keep an eye on both of them. And he turns back to his conversation with human 2. Anything else you guys want to do before I jump back over to the other 4?
Listen to his conversation.
Okay. General conversation about that was rougher than it normally is, and
Okay, so
where
still
can we
that.
find a replacement. You don't really learn anything of interest or anything like that. So.
I peek
Okay.
my head out of Silt's pocket and just squeak a little bit. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Okay.
And then I want to send another message to Pearl.
Go for it.
Pearl, we're in the warehouse. There's only 3 of them.
Got it.
And that's
Alright.
it.
We'll jump back outside. Gallon, you had something for Brad?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say for kind of, I mean, it was all for all of us, but is there anything we can perceive? Any traps, danger?
Based off your previous perception or investigation checks, you guys don't see anything dangerous other than climbing scaffolding can be dangerous if you don't climb it properly.
Okay. I mean, Pearl's already gone off, right?
Yeah, she's already starting her way up the scaffolding. She's making progress, but climbing isn't something she's done in a while, so it's taken her a little bit. Is anybody
Okay, and
going with her, or are you 3
Well,
standing on the ground?
I was gonna look at the other 2 and say, like, perhaps we should. I'll go up with Pearl if you 2 stay down here and find the front door and be quiet until you hear scuffling inside, and then barge in.
While
Is that-
everybody's there and I'm trying to go up, I'm gonna turn around and kind of say, like, not say, but with my hand, one of them, kind of say, whispering that they're here.
You have no idea if they're here or not, Pam.
Of course I did. He just sent me a
Taddy
message.
just said that there was 3 people.
But you have no idea if you're at the right warehouse or not.
There's only this warehouse, wasn't it?
This was the first one you guys noticed. And there's a light inside, but you have no idea if it's the right warehouse or not.
Well, I'm gonna say they're here, and I'm just gonna go with my
Okay.
gut because I can.
Okay. So, Gallon, you're going with Pearl, right?
Yeah, I'll go with Pearl.
Okay, make an athletics check.
You said 2 stories, so it's not like. We're not trying to be Spider-Man over here, but
I'll slowly and steadily climb up
It's-
behind it and be sneaky about it.
It's
Do I have to do a stealth check?
It's slow going. If you want to be stealthy about it, then yes. While they're climbing, Kit and Odess, are you guys doing anything?
Standing or being sneakily walking to the front door, waiting for their signal to bust through the door, I guess.
Okay, roll a stealth check. Go ahead,
I'll
Brad.
give her guidance on that.
Okay, you can roll a d4 as well, Kit. Shit, you don't need it with a 19.
Joke's on you, Brian.
What's the building made out of?
Wood.
Specifically, how thick of wood?
Construction wood.
Which would mean
You have no idea.
You're not a carpenter, bro.
I know.
Most
Hey, you
things
can't hit a guy for trying.
most things are like scrapped ship lumber, so it could be anywhere from 8 inches thick down to 1 inch thick.
Perfect. That's all I needed. I will, if it hasn't fallen off yet.
Roll a perception check, Kit. Go ahead, Brad.
I'm assuming it's been more than 10 minutes since I cast the last detect magic.
Oh yeah.
I'll cast it again. At level
Okay.
1.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
From where you are standing on like the Overwatch alley position, you don't see anything except for your magical items and any magical items that Kit has.
Okay. I don't notice anything as we walk along the side of the building towards the front door or anything.
But you didn't say you were walking up to the building. Only Kit did.
Okay. Well,
Kit,
then I'm
you
following it later.
Kit, you get up next to the building. And you can hear voices coming from inside, but you have no idea what they're saying. Odess following Kit. So you were like super sneaky, like through the shadows, and get up to the building nice and quiet, and you like stand there and listen for a second, and behind you a second later you just hear clunk, 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 clunk as Odess just kind of lumbers over.
Oh, that's so funny to me.
Okay, we did it.
But Kit, you can hear voices inside the building. You just can't make out what they're saying.
You're laughing because you're
Does Galen
picturing the
and I
same thing
hear
I
that?
am.
Galen and Pearl.
Do we hear the clunk clunk?
Yeah, but you don't really know what it's coming from. You two are scaling a building.
We're
right
just
now.
like, oh, noises. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But
Got it.
you two eventually get up to the roof. It doesn't take you super long. These freaking tokens, man.
I can just see Kit like 007 walking up to the corners and sneaking in as a 6-foot-tall Minotaur, like doing great. And then just
Oh.
clunk, 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 and
Oh,
she turns
sorry.
like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, that's exactly how I picture it.
But you
And
two,
that is why everybody laughs.
you two eventually get up to the roof, and you are on top of the roof about right here. You look down through the skylight. You can see warehouse shelves full of crates and other material goods, a couple of office materials, and a stairwell in the far corner. But you don't see anybody.
I'm just gonna say we have to try to go inside. It could be hitting anywhere.
Yeah, no, that's a solid point. We just have to find a way to do it sneakily.
Very sneaky.
And is
Okay.
this a skylight? Does it have glass?
It's like a trapdoor opening, so it's like
Oh.
propped open with a stick.
Oh, fabulous. Okay, so I'm gonna casually, very slowly, carefully, stealthily, like open up the thing so that we can kind of jump in and then stealthily land.
Okay.
That's my
I'm
plan.
I'm gonna say an acrobatic check for each of you, if that's what you're doing, to climb in casually and cautiously. Okay.
I get so nervous every time I see the DM's shadow dice.
That's kind of the point.
Right?
I like literally I'm like over here holding my breath like, please don't hear
I
me.
gosh, there we hit her next. Here we go.
Hey,
So
here
y-
we get shadows on the actual table. It's just clunk, clunk, clunk behind us from the
Mhm.
dice behind the
Mm.
screen. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
So you two climb down to the walkway there. Silt and Tatty, as you're sitting there, both of you make a perception check for me first.
As Tatty?
Yeah, that'll be as Tatty, because that's wisdom based.
Okay.
You
Well-
each hear like a little clunk and then a board creaking kind of above you guys. And you look at the three humans around you, and the one human that's badly injured looks like he heard it too. And he's like listening right now.
I'm going to start complaining loudly that I'm hungry.
Okay, make a performance check. The human looks at you and shut up, kid, and like takes a step away from you to look at the ceiling and listen a little bit closer.
Can I put
go
my
ahead.
claw into Silt's leg in the pocket?
Yeah,
Wait,
roll a d20.
Okay.
Silt, what's your armor class?
It's
That doesn't hit.
17.
He rolled a 9. It doesn't hit.
Okay.
You like get it caught on the pant leg and aren't able to push through. Kit and Odess, are you two doing anything or are you just waiting?
I am gonna look at Kit and just be like, I can't see any magic within the immediate vicinity of the walls.
It's got a range of 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I can talk.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything inside the building.
So I'll relay that to Kit.
Okay.
I'm gonna telepathically send a message to Pearl.
Okay.
They heard something.
Okay, we're here. She's gonna reply back.
All right. We're back upstairs. Gallon and Pearl, freshly on the deck. What are you doing?
I'm gonna tell Galen. They notice we're here. We have to be very careful. They're here.
Okay, so I'm gonna start quietly, stealthily walking towards where the stairs are that we saw earlier.
Okay. Both you roll stealth check for me.
Okay.
Oh, and then can I also ask Pearl? I'll be like, are they on the first floor or the second floor?
I'm not sure, but if they heard something and it's quiet here, I'm assuming they could be on the first floor. Why is mine a disadvantage?
Because
Because
you
you're
have
wearing
heavy
armor. That's a bummer. It's okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah, big old plates don't do well when you're trying to be sneaky. Just saying. As you're walking, you're doing your absolute best to stay silent, and Gallon, you're used to that. Like you're used to like tiptoeing through the windows, you know. But behind you, you can just hear clink, 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 and then just a little like metallic rattle of the chain mail for under the arm area of her armor. And you just kind of like sit there with your eyes closed and shake your head every couple of seconds like, this isn't working, I'm gonna kill her.
As I kind of like shake my head, I was like, you know what? Maybe we should use this to our advantage.
As you
And
guys,
then
as you say
Oh, go ahead.
that, you barely make out through the floorboards, and Taddy and Silt, you would both hear Human 1 and Human 2 look at each other and go, I heard that too. You go check it out. I'll stay here. And Human 2 takes off for the stairs. Just gonna
Do
put
I
it
have
here.
any movement left?
Right now, we are going to go into turn-based. So everybody roll me a new initiative.
Can I spit out a message while he's walking?
You sure can.
I'm gonna
Like I
send a
remember.
message.
Yeah. No, sorry. Let Taddy do his thing.
I'm gonna send a message to Pearl. Somebody's on their way.
Okay, I'm gonna say to Galen, somebody's on the way. Somebody heard us.
I need to pull up all of my stuff because I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry, Mike. I
It's on
didn't
the
mean
front
to
page.
interrupt you.
That's okay. I just wanted to get that out before we went into and
Absolutely. So Taddy,
Yeah.
so Pearl, you hear in your head, they heard you, they're coming. Brad, what were you going to say?
I was just telling Becca something.
I gotta use the Dread Ambusher since it's the initiative roll.
Yep, it is
Right.
a new initiative round, so you will get to do that on the first round here.
Okay, so do I just roll initiative or do I actually like put the effect on first?
So roll initiative for right now, and then
Okay.
when it comes around to your first turn, because your Dread Ambusher just gives you more damage on that first. It gives you a second attack, and it does more damage. So wait till
gotcha.
your turn for that.
Okay.
Or do you? And you get to add your wisdom modifier to that initiative.
Mhm.
Which I feel like I did manually. I did do that manually, so that's already built in. So 17 is what you got. All right. That is going to bring us into combat music. Yay. Taddy and, or sorry, not Taddy. Odess and Kit, you would have just been able to make out a voice that said, I heard that too. You go check it out. I'll wait with them. And hear the footsteps rush past the door and start going up the wall behind you. So you're aware somebody heard something and that they moved inside the building. That's all you know at this point. Taddy, you are up first.
all right. I suppose there's no way of getting out of this polymorph.
It lasts an hour.
Yeah, it hasn't been an hour since it happened.
Okay.
I forgot Katie's the polymorph master over there.
Yeah. Can
Well, it is a concentration spell too, so I don't remember who cast it on you.
Human 1, the one standing next to us?
Yeah.
Which I bit him,
You did.
didn't I?
Oh.
Did you? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get loose.
So that
Yeah, to
probably
get
should
loose.
free that.
Well, I mean, he should have did a concentration check. There it is.
Okay, so it would have broken. We'll retcon that.
So you're not in my pocket.
Nope, you're just standing there with him.
Okay.
Good call. Thank you for helping me.
Yeah, not a problem. Bobby, what do they want with us?
I don't know, but they said they'd take us home. I'm hungry still. Pat my tummy. My big
Yeah.
tummy.
Well, I still got some more of those berries, and I reach in my bag and silt some berries.
Thanks, Billy.
I got you, Bobby. I got you. You meanies need to let us go home. And then
Yeah.
Yada yada, fill in conversation. No more retcon. It's your turn. What are you doing?
No, that was my turn.
Okay. Nothing else?
No,
Gallon, you are
I'm
up.
still I'm still playing the scared little kid right now.
Okay. I would have allowed Pearl to let you know that they are coming. So you are
Yeah.
aware somebody is on their way.
I'm just still trying to figure out how this Dread Ambusher works. I want to make sure that, because this is technically the first turn of combat, right?
Correct. So it'll
So if
work,
I don't use Dread Ambusher now,
you don't get
it's
to
gonna
use
go-
it at all. It
Yeah.
doesn't go away because it's every time we start an initiative, you get to do this. It's not like a once per day thing or a once per rest thing.
right?
At the start
But if
of
I
your
don't use it
first
now,
turn,
yeah.
at the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed will increase by 10 feet. So for this round only, your
Mhm.
walking speed is increased by 10 feet. And if you take the attack action on this turn, you get to make one additional weapon attack. And if that additional attack hits, they take an extra 1d8 damage.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to see how far it can get me. Is that 40? Oh, and it's an extra 10 feet. So I can go 40 feet. If I go here, can I see him or is he like in the landing?
You'd be able to see him. He's like just coming around the corner to start up that second flight.
Okay, so I am going to attack him
Okay.
with my longbow. And fighting style says that I get +2 bonus to attack rolls you make with ranged weapons.
I have that all built in.
Okay, good. And so I'm gonna drop Dread Ambusher on myself.
Not yet.
Okay.
So the Dread Ambusher damage 1d8. That is the additional damage you will get
Gotcha.
on your second attack. So I will take that off for right now. So
Okay.
go ahead and do your first attack.
Okay.
So you'll just attack normally this first time.
Something good.
That is going to hit. So roll damage normally.
Normally. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. I'm sorry. I did short sword. My apologies.
Okay, let me give that back to him. Make sure
That was my bad.
it didn't drop on him. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay. So he's got that back. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and do the right one.
Take 2.
Much better. Okay, now, because it's your first turn in this combat, and you're using your Dread Ambusher, you get a second attack, and if you hit before you roll the damage, you'll drop that effect on yourself.
Okay, so I hit the longbow again.
Yep. See if you hit him. That'll hit. So now you drop that damage 1d8 effect on yourself, and then
Cool.
roll damage.
Okay. And then roll damage. Okay. Oh, this is exciting.
Why did that go twice?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that went off
Did it go
3
twice?
times.
It did. It dropped
That shouldn't
down
have been
twice. That's right.
possible.
I'll give him 1 hit point back.
One
That
of
was
them.
That was
Yeah.
the lower of the 2. So.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your action
So I
and your
think that's my
movement.
turn.
All right. Well, it is his turn now, and the first thing he does is shout out, "They're here! The ones from the alley!" As he lets out, let's see, he gets. What's he gonna use? What's he gonna use? A couple of arcane bursts at you. First one's gonna crit. And that does it. You fall to the ground unconscious.
Fabulous.
Silt, your turn. You heard
Okay.
they're here, the ones from the alley, followed by a burst, like a firebolt going off. And then you hear something collide into something else. And then a second later, you hear it fall and hit the floor.
Oh, well, I'm going to mutter very quietly under my breath, for fuck's sake. And, yell out, What's going on? I'm hungry. I want to go home. And maybe I want to walk over to this guy, human 3.
Okay.
And kick him in the shin, but definitely make sure it's not a mortal wound.
Okay, go ahead and make strength, or yeah, roll a strength check.
I'm great at shin kicking.
That is a dirty 20. Go ahead and roll a d4. I'll
There it
save you
is.
that, actually. You don't even need to roll it. He falls to the ground, loses his balance, falls to the ground, and as he falls, he smacks his head against the shelf and knocks himself unconscious.
I'm going to cry,
Love that.
burst out crying,
Okay.
if I can.
Make another performance check.
A bard, jeez.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
Crying it out. Just instant fucking river out your eyes. What did I do?
Oscar-worthy performance.
Very much so. Very much so. Was that it for you, Katie?
Yep.
All right, Kit, you're up. You now hear. You heard the blast of the thumps. Now you hear a kid crying, which you would recognize as Silt's voice, going, "What did I do? He's dead! Oh my god!" Coming from within the door.
Too funny.
Gonna break that door, baby.
Okay, go ahead and roll a strength check to bust through it. This will be part of your movement to do so.
Hey.
Oh, you get the charger thing, right? Yeah. That's why you...
Yeah.
Yeah. You no sooner than touch the door as it flings open, and you are standing just inside. You've got 10 feet of movement left. You can make out part of Human 1 from where you're standing. Other than that, you can see the staircase to your right, and that's it. You can hear Silk crying on the other side of that human as well.
I'm automatically gonna cast. No, I'm not. Leave me alone. Don't say anything. I was gonna. I'm gonna move 10 feet. Then, that is it.
10 feet will actually get you right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
You do still have your action and bonus action if you wanted to dash to get farther.
No, I'm gonna give one of my bardic inspirations to Odes.
Okay. I'd say you retcon and say you could have done that before you lost visual on him, so go ahead and give it to him.
That.
Alright, so Brad, you will have a d6 that you can use on any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw for the next however long. It's like 10 minutes, I think. But
Yeah.
with that, it is your turn, Brad.
I would, if possible, like to move right there.
Yeah, so you run in. You get to about there, because you got to go around the corner and then down.
That works too.
That'll be all your movement there. You can definitely see Human 1 standing there, though.
Is that cover? Is that a bookcase right there? Is that what that is? Or?
It'll be half cover, so he will get... Oh, man, I hate half cover rules. I think it's a +5 to his AC.
I thought half cover was +2.
Half cover is +2, so he'll get a +2 to his AC and dexterity saving throws for anything you throw at him right now.
What about myself?
Yeah, same will apply to you.
Okay. I don't know that they know that we're here yet. The two of us, at least. So I
mean, Kit just slammed through the doors, so
very true.
he was not quiet about it.
No thought behind what I just did. I just heard screaming and said, "Nope, not today."
Let me
I
check
did
one
fuck
thing.
up a little bit. I apologize. Both of you would have seen that other human standing at the top of the threshold right there. If you want to
At the top
retcon
of
your...
that?
Yeah, he's like at the top of that first flight, turned and looking up the second flight. So if you guys want to retcon your turns to do anything about that, I'll allow it, because I forgot to put that there.
Absolutely. Can I make it to him?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, then I'm gonna.
Before
I'll
we do
make it
you,
right up.
Brad, before we do you, Kit, did you want to do anything different with your turn? You wouldn't have been able to make it to him. From there, you would have been able to get to the bottom of the stairs. If you
Fine,
wanted to head
'cause-
that way.
Because then I can do the thing I was gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the Bardic Inspiration on Odess, because that was what I was gonna do with that anyway. But I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor directly up that way.
Okay.
Up onto what's-his-face. I don't know if I can.
Tremor. That is a 10-foot range. You are within 10 feet, so perfect. So you'll just drop the dexterity saving throw on him. And we'll see if he fails or succeeds.
Oop, I didn't mean to do that.
Let me get it.
That's what I got it.
There we go. Okay, so he does succeed. So he's not going to take any damage or get knocked prone. However,
The terrain should be unsteady now.
that terrain is now rough terrain, and he's just on the edge of it. Okay.
Where's
Well,
this
any-
at?
Anything
Can I
else
get a
you wanted
marker
to
of
do?
some sorts?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
So, hey, right there. There we go. That's rough terrain right now. Okay. Anything... Well, that would have been movement, action, and bonus action. Okay. So, Odess. Still right there. So this is going to affect your movement a little bit. Because that
Is
first
it enough
5...
to still get to him?
To get to him, no. You're not going to be able to. So it's that first... Even if you step out, that first step is going to be double. So you'd be able to get 5... 15. You could get to either here, here, or right behind Kit. Because you're now working through some rough terrain.
Well, fuck, that completely fucks up what I was gonna do.
You'd still be able to see human 1. Oh, no, you wouldn't, because you can't get far enough in. I mean, you could use your
I
Double
action.
can't use-
movement.
You could use
Yeah,
your action to
that-
dash.
Yeah, I'll use my action to dash up on human 2.
I need to back up just a little bit. Kit, I need you to drop that dexterity saving throw on Odess, because he would have been within the 10-foot range when that happened.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Like a repeat of the Thunder Wave.
A
I'm
little bit.
so sorry. So sorry.
He fails. Okay.
Oh no.
So drop the damage on him and the prone. Well, don't drop the prone on him, but drop the damage on it. Odess, you would have actually started your turn prone. Half your movement to stand up, so you could step here, here, or here.
I'm so sorry.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, it is what it is. just move me anywhere closer to either one of those.
Okay,
That's a
that would
whole
be
lot for my brain to process right now.
right there would be the best. If you wanted to use your action to double move, you would get an additional 30 feet from where you are right now.
Is that gonna give me enough to get up on Human 2's ass?
So that would...
No, guy upstairs.
Oh, the guy upstairs. From there, yeah, you'd be able to get right up next to him. You won't be able to do anything unless you have a bonus action, but you'll be able to get right up on him.
Nope. I'll do that. I will. Wait, what am I sitting at? Yeah, I'll just get right up on him.
You took a nap, dude. You got plenty of health.
Yep,
Come
I'll get right up on him.
With that, Pearl, it is your turn. You hear the thwing thwing of Galen's bow turn around just in time to see a large arcane blast impale her in the chest, and she falls to the ground unconscious.
I'm gonna move right here and use my trident to a little friend
Okay.
human too.
So these are bookshelves. You cannot see around them.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna hide right here.
You're gonna take your action to hide?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a stealth check with advantage.
That should just about normal it out.
Exactly. 18. Okay. You duck behind the bookshelf and kind of tuck yourself in. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. Human 1 is going to step up. He's going to try and grab you by the scruff of the neck. Taddy, go ahead and make a strength check to resist. He rolled a nat 1. You succeed.
I say, strength or dex?
Strength.
Okay.
'Cause he's like grabbing you by the scruff and he's trying to pull you.
Yeah, but as a rogue, I'd be trying to dodge it.
It's avoiding a grapple. It's contested strength checks.
Okay.
That's how it works. I see what you're saying, but mechanically. And it's your turn, Taddy.
All right. So. All right. So I want to use. I'm going to use the psychic blade.
Okay.
So do I? Am I
Me.
swinging with the first one, or am I swinging with an unarmed strike? Or we were talking about this.
I know, but it's been a week.
I know. That's why
Okay.
I'm double checking with you.
When you are about to make a melee or ranged weapon attack against a creature, you can manifest the psychic blade from your free hand and make the attack with that blade. So if you're using the psychic blade for your main action attack, the psychic blade AD6 is the one you use.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll hit.
Okay.
For 5.
All right.
And
And
then that blade,
wanna-
you slash out, and as soon as you hit, it vanishes.
Yeah. And then because I used the first one, I can use the second one because my hands are open.
After you attack with the blade, you can make a melee or ranged weapon attack with a second psychic blade as a bonus action on the same turn.
Now, with this one,
Are you a D4 or a D6 right now?
D4 because I grabbed the BA D4.
Well-
Oh, you mean my
The damage die is a D4 instead. Yeah, so you use the bonus action D4 one because it'll be a
Yep.
D4 not instead of a D6.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, and that's how it works. That'll hit. Another 5. Right.
But
It
fine.
does specifically say that those blades leave no mark. So as your knives, you know
Yeah.
they connected. You know these psychic blades went through your target, but he shows no signs other than he as they pass through.
Yeah.
All right. You
And
got anything
then
else?
that's my action. Bonus action. Can't I?
You used your bonus
disengage?
action to make the second attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Never mind. I'm good. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at then.
All right. Gallon, death saving throw. It's on your main tab all the way at the
All
bottom.
the way down at the
In
bottom.
the dead center. 17, success. 1
Only
out of 3.
roll well when it counts.
Alright, it is Human 2's turn. Not happy with being ran up on, so he is going to put that to the side. Toss a couple arcane bursts. First one goes at Odes, misses. Second one goes to Kit, which misses. And he has a third one for Odes, which hits. Are you going to wrath that? Oh, no, you can't. That's all it took.
God damn.
You knocked your ass. Oh.
He did. If you wanted to wrath that as it impacted, I would allow it.
It's all good. I don't think that would have went off at that point.
No, I'd say it would, because there's a moment between getting hit and going down. So if you wanted to use your reaction, I'd allow it.
All right, I'll use it. What's that? 2d8.
Should be a check with it first. Right? Yeah, the dex check first, and then either 2d8 lightning or thunder.
Is
your choice.
that which one was that?
That's your Wrath of the
Human-
Storm.
I know. Was that human 2 or?
Yeah, human.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Because that is a ranged attack. His attacks against you should have been at disadvantage. So, 1 second. Disadvantage, dude. Come on. There we go. I don't know why it's not rolling at
Because he's
disadvantage.
prone.
Oh, that would be why. Thank you. Hold on.
Yep.
Rough day for me, apparently. There we go. Okay, it's still hit. But he succeeded on his check.
Which means
He'll take half damage of whichever type you choose.
should just drop it on him, yeah?
Yep, it should do it automatically. Okay, it did 6 damage to him. Alright, that is his turn. Silt, you're up.
And I'm dying,
it-
right? And then-
Yeah, you're unconscious and prone right
Yeah.
now. I'm putting it back on you.
Is human 3 stable? He's not gonna die. He's good.
He hit his head, he's unconscious.
Okay. And I will. Stand next to Caddy. I don't want him to be in the way, but I want to be not right next to the guy. 10
Okay.
feet away from him. Perfect.
If you want to be 10 feet away from the other guy, you'd have to be where you were.
Okay. Is Taddy not in the way though?
You can work around him.
Okay.
You guys are both small creatures, and as a halfling, you can actually occupy the space of a friendly creature, so
Okay.
you're good.
All right. And I will do a little bit of smite spell. Wrathful Smite. Bonus action.
So with your smites, what you can do is you can roll to see if you hit first, and then choose to add
Okay.
those on.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Then I will try to hit him. Back up to the top.
Okay,
With my
so
whip.
roll to hit. That is gonna miss.
Good.
You got anything else?
Mm. I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Alright, Kit, your turn. You see Odess slumped to the ground in front of you, lying across the busted up planks that are now the steps, and you can see clearly the human just above it.
I'm going to use my Goring Rush after I, use my dash action. I'm gonna dash, then use my Goring Rush. I cannot. So that I can get up to him, right?
So you'd be able to get up to him without dashing, and then
Oh.
you could make a unarmed strike, which would use your horns because you're a minotaur, and still have your bonus action, everything said and done.
No. And instead of that, what I want to do is... Because I can get up to him without using a dash, right? Yes.
So, this is a weird situation, because Odess is lying in front of you, and the walkway isn't big enough. So basically what you'd have to do to attack this guy is you'd have to step up and swing, and then step back. So you're moving into attack range, swinging, and then you're going to have to move out of attack range to get back to where you are, because you can't stand on Odess's body. So doing a melee attack without a reach weapon, you're going to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, yeah, no, we're just gonna use the Goring Rush thing then, and the dash, double my movement speed, so I can use Goring Rush and then shove him out of the way, so I can get up there to do what I want to do.
Okay,
For my
go
next
ahead and roll an unarmed strike on him using your horns. I'll say that'll get you right there next to him.
Oh, would I just click my unarmed strike button, or would I actually use the hammering horns?
Hold on a second here. So it's not your hammering horns, it's your unarmed strike. Your hammering horns is something different. That is gonna miss.
That was disrespectful.
But you do charge up the stairs, and he kind of ducks out of the way. And
The
sidesteps,
disrespect.
and you're able to stand right above him now.
Well, then I'm set up for my next turn. Awesome
Alright.
puzzle.
Stop
Anything else
moving,
for you?
fucker. I'm trying to hit you. This is disrespectful. Don't move.
Anything else for you?
No.
Alright. Odess, a death save, please. That's a success. Pearl, as you hide behind the bookcase, you hear dunk, 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 dunk. A quick thud as things move around, and then dunk dunk as some commotion on the stairs takes place.
I'm gonna go find out what's going on.
All right, you walk up to see Galen unconscious, fading at your feet, and you can see Kit standing on the stairs above one of the humans that you had seen in the alley.
I'm gonna use my trident towards the human.
Okay, so he is, before you throw that, he is down below the floor level, and there's a hand railing. So I'll allow you to make the attack, but it's going to be at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is going to miss.
I try.
Your trident is currently sticking out of the railing right there. You need to get a
Okay.
trident token.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
All right. You have anything else?
No, it's
Alright, he is unconscious. This one looks at you, Taddy, and goes, "Why, you little?" and goes to backhand you. What's your armor class?
16.
He hits. You take... Yeah, 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And 4 points of emotional damage. Alright, and with that, we are top of the round, and it is 11:02, so we are going to cut it there for tonight, folks, and pick it up here next week.
All right.
Little rough. Think
Yeah, that
A little rough.
I think I had
Brutal.
something a little different in mind for how you guys were gonna react to all this when I was planning it out. But you know what? I'm having a great fucking time. So,
yeah.
for
Brutal.
next week, just make sure you have a new character, just in case.
Thanks.
Totally joking. You have a cleric. You might be okay.
Great. We might.
So,
Yeah, that
Oh, I mean, the
dying
cleric's
right now,
unconscious,
so-
right?
I
We
currently, you got like 4 half healers in the party. So between Brad, Pam, Becca, and Max.
I am also dying.
Okay, so you have 2 half healers in the party.
And let's not
And
say that
also,
we're running almost out of spell lots, okay? So we can be as healthy as we want, but if we run out of that, only
I mean,
so
I'm-
much that I can do.
I'm already out, so count
I
me
have
out.
one slot left, and I've been here like, do I use it? Do I not? Before fan, so it's getting tough, man. It's getting
That's-
tough.
Mhm.
It's resource management is what that's called. And it's
Yeah.
part of
Well-
playing D&D. As somebody who
I
has
guess
played
we
a
should've-
spellcaster.
We should have talked about our plans a little bit better before.
Mhm.
You know what? I 100% agree with that.
And you know
Yeah.
what? That was part of my problem with preparing it, is you guys didn't really plan anything. You're just like, let's go hang out over here and pretend like we're kids and see what happens. I was like, okay, I can work with that, I guess.
I mean, in
So,
all fairness, Taddy had a plan in his mind.
he just
Like-
didn't say it out loud.
I was gonna say, why didn't Taddy share with the class?
Because I gave enough information to get us going, which was we're gonna go pretend to be kids in the alleyway and bait the whoever's. Yeah.
Hey,
Lost in translation, I guess.
I was about to
We'll have
say,
to
I
spell
think
it
that-
out.
There's
Yeah.
I think what really fucked you guys up is Taddy was in the mindset of, we're gonna let them take us, but didn't tell anyone that. So when they showed up, some people started fighting, thus using resources, and now here you are in an actual full-fledged fight, and you've used all your resources.
Right.
Or
I think it's
most. Well, you
because
know
people
what?
take bait different ways. There's
We
bait
fucked
as in let's
around.
draw them in so that we can get information out of them and then like have them lead us to the kids
Mhm.
and like torture.
But you guys
Or-
never discussed that. And Pam said
Right.
it perfectly. You fucked around. Now you're
We
finding
fucked
out.
around and
No,
found out.
exactly.
So it's okay. We'll push through. We'll make it or not. We'll make a new character. We'll see.
We'll
I
figure
do
it out.
apologize if you took a nap tonight. It's not my intention to leave anybody out. It's just tactics.
Well,
I mean,
I was actually thinking this was so necessary because otherwise we might have been fucked.
I mean, at this point, I'm seeing Human 2. He's looking kind of rough, and we've started working on Human 1, and the only one left is Human 3, who's unconscious. So
Well, I'm
I
saving
mean,
him.
Yeah, no, we should save him.
me and Silt are still at full oomph because we didn't
Yeah.
use any of our resources, so we
And
got a
you're
good
both
strong chance.
you're both melee fighters, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know, if you can get into an advantageous position and get sneak attack, you guys can make quick work of Human 1. You know, Human
Bitches
Oh,
Human
yeah.
2 might be a little bit on the rougher side, depending on what Kit and Pearl do. But with you and Katie being melee fighters, you guys shouldn't have any issues down there. Just depends on what you do and how you do it.
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna keep kicking people in the shins because apparently that works.
I mean,
That was awesome.
at this point,
That guy
we-
had
we-
1 hit point left, by the way. That's how that worked
That's
out. He's had
excellent.
him and Gallon were sitting 1 hit point to 1 hit point for like 3 rounds on the
Rounds.
rooftop.
Oh my gosh.
When she decided, nope, I'm gonna heal myself and take a step that way.
Yeah.
We, I mean, I think we got this. You know, we'll knock out the one that's with us, and at this point, as you can see, I started attacking. I don't think we need to pretend to be kids anymore. We just need to.
No,
Get 'em outta
because
here.
we kill these guys and we can pretend to be them.
I think
Well, we
that's
got-
the plan that's gonna have to go down.
Well, we're gonna have to get information out of
Oh, we'll get-
hopefully.
That's what
Human
number
3.
3's for.
Yeah,
I'm saving him.
Well, you
I've got
guys
some
are.
special.
It's about 10 p.m. right now, so I mean the combat ain't gonna take that
That's
long.
fine.
I'm gonna put
We're
a
good.
10 right here just so I remember.
I'm
So
gonna
you
get
gotta-
Gallon down here to cut some ears off. We'll get him to talk.
You start going
Oh
Vietnam.
no, the last time was
start
a
wearing
little rough. Like he
Yes.
wouldn't even respond. He was unresponsive over how distraught he was. So maybe I won't tip anybody else this time.
But all right, I'm gonna cut the stream.
But I can get creative.
Thanks everybody who came to watch
Yeah.
tonight. Thanks for the new follower. I think you were a bot, but I appreciate it anyways. And we will see you guys Friday for Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon, and back here next Sunday for Waters of the Deep. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
No, Friday's not Waters of the Deep.
I said Sunday